Copper Picker. I am here with Randy Horton in a little coffee chat because I wanted to learn more about Randy. And I'm going to take this screen off and I'm going to show you the lovely Randy in here. Hello, Randy, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for
Bobby, thank you. What's happening? How are you?
my coffee chat. Are we here? I don't know if I see the comments yet, but they will come. They will.
I do not see comments yet. Folks will come. There's a little delay here and there. I'm seeing a number of 38 at the top of the screen. They either came and left or they're here. We don't know yet.
Oh, no, they will come. They will come. It's okay.
Yeah, they'll definitely.
Because I am going to go here as well to check. Oh, there we go. People are coming. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Al-Jubair. I wonder, where is that, Al-Jubair?
Jabal is the city I'm in. That's he's in the same city.
Oh, wow. So you got fans in Al-Jubair. Look how that's awesome. Hello, Randy. Hello from Los Angeles. Well, hello, Pablo. Welcome. Hi. Hi. Hi, guys. So, yes, I've invited Randy because I feel guilty, first of all, because he was on Periscope and I was on Periscope, and I never discovered Randy, which I feel ashamed of myself and guilty. I discovered him.
Well, most people with big heads can't see around our hair.
Yeah, so I discovered Randy here on Hubs, thank God, and I'm glad because I've so far I kind of figure out he's like a male version of me, very outspoken, straight out, and is not afraid to voice his opinion or talk about everything, which I do too. And it seems a people's person, and we like that. So I wanted to learn more since I don't. And I am sure a lot of you might not. We never assume just because we've been around social media a long time that people know us. So there is a chance for you and myself to get to know more. This is a one-on-one. I have a coffee here. Randy, do you have a coffee? One of that beautiful coffee you had there or no?
I have an empty glass of tea with a tea bag.
Oh, okay. And you are with your dinner because your dinner did not taste good. The veggies were overboiled. But
yeah, you threw it away.
I'm going to leave the mic to you and tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what do you do, where do you live, and then I'll ask you more questions. But that's the first kind of thing going.
All right, let's make it simple and easy. First of all, thank you, Miss Bobbi. I'm glad I've got to meet you. It's wonderful. Too bad it didn't happen before we were both married, but I can live for now. Anyway. Okay, I'm from Hendersonville, Tennessee. That's the suburbs of Nashville. It is the home of country music. It's where most of the people in show business in country music grew up. I grew up there, and when I was 17, I left to live in California. From there, I worked in Los Angeles and California and traveled around America, like to every city and every state for a few years. And I was then living in Huntington Beach, California. Mm-hmm. I woke up one day and I said, you know what? I'm bored. Let's try something different. I went down to the 7-Eleven, a little store, and I bought a magazine. This magazine had 200 companies, their CEOs, and their addresses around the world. I made 200 personal letters, 200 CVs. I sent them around the world. 9 days later, somebody called me from Canada and said, hey, some guy in Saudi Arabia got your resume. Do you want to work there? I said, yeah, let's go. I left a few days later, and I've been traveling for 20, 30 years.
That is amazing. So that shows that knocking on doors, you knock on many, one of them might open. So never give up, isn't it?
Yeah, I sent my resumes everywhere, Asia, Africa. I had no idea. And the first one they called, I said, okay, let's go. I didn't even ask for the salary. I didn't even ask how much they want to pay. I didn't care. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, just leave. Yeah, which is strange because I with what I've gathered, not many Americans leave America. They are just travel around America. It's only 1%, 2% of Americans that go overseas and travel a lot. Yeah, but that's
an unfortunate thing because I don't believe you can truly understand the world until you travel among the world. People that are not well traveled, they're so easily guided by things that they hear throughout media and
Hmm.
news. But once you travel the world and see how things really are, it's a
Yeah.
total shock, you know?
Yeah.
After I started traveling and I'd been gone over 10, 15 years, I couldn't even turn on the TV anymore. I mean, they'll be talking about an area you're in, and it's totally not, it's just the opposite. So
Mm-hmm.
it's trying to like, after you travel the world, living in the media's view or watching it from your seat is almost impossible
Mm-hmm. That
without making a comment. That's
yeah.
how I got into social media, by the way.
That was my next question. How long you been doing social media, and what pushed you to do social media?
Well, I started a few years ago arguing with somebody on CNN. I forget the guy's name, a popular British guy that was in America. He's very popular. Anyway, I became his favorite menaces. And then I came to Saudi. And one day I was watching the TV. Every second, they were talking about Saudi this, Saudi that. Oh my God, they killed this, they did that. Saudi is terrible. You know, I'm just sitting here living here for so many years. And I thought, you know what? I'll just start showing people what it's like to live here and just show my daily life. Yeah, Piers Morgan and I had some battle of the brains for a while.
Oh
But
wow.
anyway, I got just started showing people my daily life and my travel. So I've been traveling anywhere and everywhere, and I just turn the camera on. Hey, this is what's up. And then I walk up to anybody and everybody and I talk to them. I
Yeah.
mean, I'll walk down an alley, I'll go to the word. I have no limitations on where I'll go and what I'll do.
Yeah. Well, that is good. So it's like a good advocate of the country that you living in. So, I bet they appreciate that as well, because you're showing what it is like without the media, because media spins it how they like. And that's why I like social media, because it's somebody streaming from that country at any time. So we can see for ourselves, because it's happening now. So if I'm viewing your stream and you're showing Saudi there, so I will believe you because you are there streaming, not the media that will, edit and put whatever words. Because I know when they change the words, I worked in the media anyway. But so yeah, and that's why social media is great. And I've
You know,
heard,
even when HAPS started, I didn't want to be a part of it. When
yeah,
HAPS first started, I'd been a guest on a couple of broadcasts, but they
mm-hmm,
started out way left. So when HAPS first started, I kind of was not really into it. But then
yeah,
when they changed to social media, it became great and more interesting. So
yeah,
we're back.
yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of comments over here. Hi,
Yeah, I'm
everybody.
just saying, hello guys. Hi Ultan. Hello British Spy. How are you? Hello Diane. I'm just saying hello a little bit, because if I miss comments, guys, if you have questions, hello Asha and welcome. For Randy, also type them down. But yeah, that is very good point, and it's good thing that you did, because it shows people. Same thing goes for Albania. It's this and that not safe. It's the safest place. So when you are there and you stream, a lot of people have gone visited just because of my broadcasts. The beaches are beautiful, it's cheap, and what have you, and no foreigners ever harm because they want to show them a good time. So yeah, and everywhere I've been, or when I went in Africa, because all you see on TV is sponsor a child in Africa. They are dying every minute. And all it shows is a kid with, snot all over his nose with a fly going. I feel like all these ads are done. They have like a fly hanging on a piece of thread and just put it on with videoing, because I lived in Africa for 3 years. The kids look fine. Yes, of course, there is poverty, there is all that, but making those videos to portray Africa so bad is not good, because you can show other things about Africa, because in everybody's mind, Africa is this rundown place, horrible and stuff. So that's what all I thought, mud huts with kids and, snow. So how media
Yeah,
portrays.
that's all we hear about Africa, is send $1 to Uku Kabubu so he can eat some wheat. We've been sending billions of dollars to Africa. We should have been sending trucks so they can move if there's no food.
Yeah, yeah.
But that. I think there's a lot of fake charities there. Is that true?
Yes, yes. Well, what I did, I know there is, and they still, but the other thing is that the government has a tax. So if somebody were sending me things to give to a charity, uh, the government has tax on that gift, which is silly because people wanted to donate, but then, putting tax on a gift is a bit too much. I worked with the orphanage, Paradiso Orphanage. There were 293 orphans there. So, but personally, because I knew a lot of like stealing and things, nicking stuff goes on, what I did, I used to buy things myself. I used to go to this warehouse. They were like run by some Indian guys, and they had lots of like big sacks of clothes and named them like from 1 to 3 years old and with ages. So I used to buy like 5 big sacks of clothes and I used to take them home. And then we used to divide them in little bags for all the children. I used to go fill my Range Rover on the back and fill it all in. Used to invite all the children and give them all a bag and say, okay, you can go, because I used to see like the ladies that work there. Oh, this would look good. This jacket on my daughter, and I'm like, no, because I can see that little girl. That's perfect for her. And I used to take art supplies and books and all kinds of things to them. And I will show sometimes videos and photos and things. But yeah, no, I personally,
that sounds great.
Yeah, I used to go personally. I did all the dividing of the clothing, and I used to drive there every weekend and deliver all the goods myself, hand deliver. I did not trust nobody because, yes, there are, and a lot of celebrities also that came visiting,
I had
staying.
a few experiences doing the same thing, but I don't know if you've ever had any bad experiences. When I was younger, I went to the Philippines with my father, who was he graduated from this preacher type college.
Yeah.
And his best friend was in charge of World Mission Youth in Manila. Yeah. Anyway, I went with him to the Philippines. I never wanted to go. I ended up meeting my wife there in college. And a long story short, we started going to the Philippines all the time. I had first trip to the Philippines. Across the street from our hotel must have been 10, 15 children that just looked terrible. These glue sniffer, just terrible children. What I did, I took the whole group of boys to the mall. I bought them all new clothes, new shoes, and I was so excited to help out. The next morning, I got out of the hotel and they were back in their clothes. They'd sold all the new clothes for drugs.
Oh, no.
So I don't know if you had those African experiences. And just 2 years ago,
I never.
We helped a child.
Yeah.
We fixed his teeth. We bought him clothes. We paid for his private school. He ran away.
No, I haven't had that experience. No, it's like when I take it, they are there. And mostly it's like the most needed thing there is mosquito nets, because malaria is like a big killer there, and TB. But back to you now. Back to you. People saying, where do you live now? But he already said that in the beginning of, he lives in Saudi, and he works there as well. So is there any favorite moments that you've had on social media during your live streaming? Anything in particular that jumps to you? It could be one, couple of them, whatever, but some of your favorite moments.
I've had so many moments. You know what? I just had the funniest moment this week on Haps on Sunday. I usually I go out to the desert by myself and I roam around and I play with camels like they're kittens. But for the first time was a Saturday morning, I went to feed the camels and one freaked out and was chasing me around the car trying to stomp me. So that was funny. For years, people see me in the deserts with camels. One camel, for some reason, freaked out. And I'm running around the car. I think it was on a Friday broadcast.
Were you still live, though, for that?
Oh, I was live the whole time. So I'm running from this camel and I'm screaming. First time I'd ever been attacked by a camel. It was crazy.
I need to watch that. That sounds funny. So what was that Piers Morgan thing going on? Because he is very opinionated and very hardcore guy. How was Piers?
Back at that time, I was staying in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And Pierce Morgan was on every day telling Americans that we were savages for owning guns. And at that time, I didn't like it very much. So I did a background research on him, and I found out something that wasn't appropriate that he had kind of hidden from his life.
Yeah.
And I brought it to his attention on several occasions. And they kind of became the here's in your face, quit, leave us alone. I don't want to go into the details
Yeah.
because I'm not bashing him anymore. But I had looked into his past, and he is not the gentleman that he was portraying to be.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, I never really watched him, but I know he's got a lot of beef, let's say, with a lot of people because he rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. But yeah, yeah. So now I know that you have connections. How long you've had with the Philippines? Because I have missed all them broadcasts. Tell us a little bit.
Yeah, a couple times a year I go to the Philippines. I have 2 houses on the island of Cebu.
Yeah.
One is like a house in a neighborhood. We call it the tick house. The reasoning is infested with ticks, and it took us so long to get rid of them. And then I have a little house in like a gated community. And people got to learn the community, and everybody knew the people in the community. So most people, it was like a daily show, and everybody's wanting to see the fish lady, the lottery lady, the kids in the neighborhood. So we had a little neighborhood drama going each year.
Oh, nice.
And now I also go to Mindanao. My mother-in-law has some gorgeous property along the sea, and we go to the countryside of Mindanao and hang out. We hop in the car and cross the whole country, just driving around, taking boats, putting the cars on ferries, going anywhere and everywhere. And, I will walk into the jungle. I will go by myself. People won't believe where I go. So we go anywhere and everywhere.
Tell us a little bit about the places you visit. Where have you been? I want to know. And what is one of your favorite places to visit and one of your favorite places to spend more time, like live?
Well, after looking around the whole world, I hate every place. I've decided it's about the people and not about the place. Okay. And the better the people makes the place better.
Yes.
And then and that's how I became in the past 10 years. The place doesn't matter. No matter how beautiful the place is, if there's bad people there, I'm not going back. So the people make it count,
I know. If you feel welcomed in a country, that's what feels home. Even though I'm Albanian, I felt at home in Anguilla, like in the Caribbean, because they made me feel welcome, And I did not even speak much English when I first went 22 years ago, but they accepted me. And they didn't mind. And I was learning English. They would teach me. I would say, yeah, tell me if I make mistakes and what is that word. They were being patient. So I felt at home. And when you feel comfortable and you feel kind of, welcome in somebody's country, is good because you say, yeah, I'll come back here. I love this. But pretty much everywhere I've been, I felt welcome. So I like everywhere I've been because people always ask.
I spent about a year living in Baghdad, and that place was miserable, man. That was just terrible. In Baghdad, they tried to blow up my house. They shot me 100 times and missed me. We had so many experiences in Baghdad.
Wow.
I've told the story to a lot of people. One morning at 3 a.m, leaving from Baghdad, headed to Jordan, they pulled a car up next to me and loaded my car with an AK-47. Missed me. I made it back to town. I had so many weird experiences.
Well, I'm glad you're alive. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be there, but yeah, I've been in some situations when Albania was like in troubles and stuff with bullets falling from the air. Because what happens is like stupid people shooting up in the air, but they don't realize that the bullet's going to come down, and then they kill innocent people. So many innocent people have died because of the bullets of the air. But yeah, that's interesting. I wouldn't want to be in that situation, to be honest. So what are some of your hobbies besides I know that social media is one of them, because you're all the time like streaming. I think you're very like people's person and want to talk and connect.
I'm live all the time, talking and interacting with people all the time, just sharing my life and showing people what I do and where I go, you know.
Yeah,
What it is, when I go to places, I don't visit places and I'm not a tourist. I
yeah,
go to the community and I become what's going on in the community. And
yeah,
if I travel to your country and you got good clothes, I'll wear your clothes.
yeah. Yeah,
I
no, you ordered a lot of clothes
love
today.
experiencing the country, you know.
You ordered a lot of clothes today.
Today I got some, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was funny. That was funny. But you made a good choice. I like the salmon with the green, bluey kind of, pants. And yeah,
Yeah, that was odd, but I thought I'd go for it. Why not?
yeah,
What
yeah.
about you?
And I like your
What
shirt.
else? Tell me more about you. I need to know more.
Huh?
Tell me more about you so I can get to know you. I don't know you that well. Tell me more.
Well, I am from Albania originally, and I was born there, and I moved from Albania when I was like 22, lived in many countries. I met my hubby there, and I lived in the Caribbean for like 40.
And where's your husband from?
He is from England. He's half English, half Irish. So yeah,
All right.
he's from England. And yeah, then I moved from Caribbean, spent 4 years there. We were posted there at the British, yeah, it's governor's office. But yeah, he worked for the British, well, foreign office. And
How many children do you have?
just the one. I pushed one, Randy, and I got so scared. I said, I'm not doing this again. 5 kgs out of me, not repeating that mistake again. But then again, I hit jackpot first time. My son is perfect, smart, lovely, super kind, and has manners. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to ruin it. Hit jackpot. I keep this one. Don't want no more. Yeah, so I got scared. So I didn't do no more. But no, I have
Well,
a
bet he's a great kid. You know, children that come from mixed parents from different regions end up being the most special people on the planet. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I know. And he loved you, your early broadcast. He was laughing so loud. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Every kind of word, because you were coming up with one-liners and with like little jokes and things. And he's like, oh, that's a good one. That's a good. He kept laughing so much. So I just lied there in his in his bedroom, and we were just watching you and listening. Oh, he's really funny, he said. And I said, he's
Yeah,
got
I'm trying to be real conservative right now so I can be friendly. I'm full of the one-liner drama, but it's actually reality. But
yeah.
nobody ever talks about it, you know?
Yeah, yeah, of course. But yeah, that's it. And I moved to St. Helena then when Napoleon was exiled, lived there 3 years, came back to London 3 years, went to Africa for 3 years. I had an amazing time in Africa. Besides being scared for, catching malaria, it's beautiful. Africa is beautiful. And now I've been back for, I don't know, 11 years back in London, and I reside here. I have this little room, which I call studio, is like for midgets, but that's where I stream. I have a little setup here, and I've been doing my Periscope art tutorials and coffee chats for the last 5 years, 5.5, I don't know, something like that, but kind of from beginning. And now I've joined Hubs. I joined Hubs on end of October. I came a little bit earlier than they announced, Periscope going to close. So I kind of weaned myself, and I know a little bit more how to work my way around, streaming. So I'm being helpful with other Periscopers that join in, and teaching them how to go live and things. But they think I'm working for Hubs. I'm not, just because I'm helping. Do you work for Hubs? I'm like, no, I don't. It's just that I've learned how to do it, and I'm just telling you and to help. But yeah, it's funny. People think, because I did this Hubs t-shirt, I painted it, but that's for self-promotion because it has my link there, follow link kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one for Periscope. I didn't work for Periscope. So yeah, I wanted to get that out there just in case. Unless they hired in me, I mean, I'm open. But yeah, no, I'm not. So that's my journey. And I have many.
You know, I'm actually flying a guy to Japan to report on the Olympics, and I'm paying for the trip. But I told him he has to wear a shirt that says, I follow Randy Horton on Hubs. And he agreed.
That's
So
amazing.
there'll be somebody at the Olympics with my shirt on saying, his name, Voss. You guys know him. He's here on Habs.
Yeah, I hope like they're gonna do it though, because I'm scared. I don't know. Are they gonna let people in with Olympics? I love Japan is on my list. I'm really, and my son, we watch a lot of animes. He's dying to go in Japan, and I want to go, and I want to go to
You
some
watch a lot of what?
anime. Anime, the cartoons like Japanese anime.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said enemas. I was
No,
going,
no,
oh
no,
my
no.
God, I've never
Anime,
seen an
like
enema.
Chinese cartoons. He watches lots of them, and he wants to visit Japan. So do I, and I want to visit South Korea because I watch like Korean movies and stuff. And I live in the biggest area the biggest Korean community I have where I live here is the biggest in Europe. They say most. South Koreans outside of Korea live here in New Malden. That's what it's called, the area. But yeah, we love anime. We love anime. So we want to.
You missed the joke. I thought you kept saying we watch enemas. And I'm going, what in the
Well,
world? Who watches
no,
enemas?
I'll pass on that, Randy. I'll pass on that.
Well, Japan is freaky deaky. Have you seen what they do in Japan?
Yes, I have. But still, I want to go see Japan. But that's funny. With the accent, Randy, having an accent is a blessing because some people find it exotic, and it's also a curse because when you do that, dictate like. And you have the phone type for you, it types all kind of shit. You never know what it's going to type because it doesn't understand. Excuse me, I did not understand that. Can you repeat? And you keep saying, Lurpak. It says Luprak, Lurpak. Is it this butter called Lurpak? It never understand what I'm saying. And then I say to myself,
because my language is Southern. I'm from the South. Google does not understand the Southern language.
Oh no, Siri never understands me. It writes all kinds of stuff, but never the stuff I want to shop for. It's
funny. It does the same thing. I just kind of give up on it.
Yeah, no. Hello from Reading. Oh, well, hello, Reading. You're just up the road. You got a nice horse racing there thing. Hold on. Which one was it that I came to Reading? And they have
Reading could be in California too. There's a Reading, California.
Oh, really? Is it Reading? You know what?
No, it is Great Britain. You're correct.
Have every UK city and things. They have named one, and it's like even St. Helena, the island I lived in. There is one in California. Is it St. Helena or something? Yeah. What does Japan do that is different? I am going to Google it. Yes, tell us what Japan do, because I want to know what your opinion.
You want to know what they do in Japan?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to say this without cussing. I'll try to. Hopefully, medical language will be okay. But they like to jump around and carry fake penises in crowds of children. They have a penis holiday. They call it the God of Fertility. And they're running around the city with big penises. Look it up on YouTube. It's crazy.
What?
Yeah, there's thousands of people with these giant penis running around calling it the God of Fertility. They've got small ones, tall ones, wall ones, and it's a crazy holiday. Oh, yeah, look it up. God of Fertility holiday. And then they have toilet museums. They're infatuated with scat. And not only that, I know you like Enamine, but every man over 40's dream when they're running around with any little girl wearing schoolgirl uniforms. I know they really like that. I don't know if that's good or bad, but you see grown men going to a concert of a 9-year-old girl. I know that's just their custom, but my goodness, it's a little weird.
Yeah, well, it's even in South Korea, they like K-pop and stuff. It's like they are big on these groups, girl bands and boy bands. It doesn't matter how old you are. If they are a fan, they call it ARMY, the BTS ARMY. And I've seen older people, and it's like a big following that they have. So it doesn't matter what age you are. They just
but this is a little more extreme. Do some searches on YouTube. You'll be shocked.
Oh,
And
okay. You know
kind
what?
of really creepy.
Everything is on YouTube. Isn't that funny? But it's also you can use it a lot to learn because everything you want to learn is a tutorial out there on YouTube, isn't it? But also,
I have fixed my phone, my house, my car, my coffee, everything I didn't know. Get on YouTube, you'll figure it out. Somebody's done it. You can do anything.
exactly. Exactly, exactly. Wow. But I didn't know that about Japan. But yesterday, funny enough, I was watching a video and it showed this guy, I don't know, Paul, some guy from Tokyo, but customs that you should follow because why they hate foreigners doing certain things or touching food in the supermarket, for example, without buying it, or putting your shoes, taking your off your shoes, but not turning them like the other side when you go in. Like some things were interesting to learn, but I did not know about the penis thing, chasing.
My first day in Osaka, Japan,
Yeah.
I went to a restaurant and they would not let me in. They
What?
said, we don't have foreigners. I said, okay, that was weird. And then we went into Tokyo. We took a train, went somewhere else, went into another place. They refused to let me in. And the third place we went to, the guy spoke enough English to explain why he also would not let me in. He said that the waitresses and staff did not speak English and it would be uncomfortable if you
Wow.
came in there.
Wow.
It would be uncomfortable if I went into the restaurant to speak English. I had never been refused entry as a foreigner.
Yeah,
That was kind of weird.
I've heard that they would refuse entry to any foreigners that they don't want in their premises. And it's okay because
Yeah.
it's their premises. But there are lots of places that just don't allow foreigners. I've heard that in many places, like videos and stuff. But yeah, they would refuse entry to foreigners, which is sad.
Yeah, it was unique, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, it is sad. But yeah, I mean, like, that's why we come back to the point when you're saying traveling is good because you learn. And it's good to learn people's customs and traditions and follow the rules of a certain country where you are, because that's why I love, even here, you would meet people and they would talk about, their traditions, their culture, their food, and everything. And I like to learn because if I'm visiting that country, it's good to know beforehand to follow the traditions of that country, isn't it? Because that's it. It's their rules. It's their country, so you have to respect it. So tell us some of the traditions of Saudi that you have to follow, or you respect, or that are different from your traditions. From America, because like in America, you'd be more lax, and I don't know, but yeah, tell us what's different.
There's some traditions here, depending on if you're in the city or the
Yeah.
village. I have a friend here I've known 9 years, and I've never seen his wife.
Wow.
We go to the house, we go and sit in the millions thing, and I've never ever seen his wife, never even talked to her.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of traditional people, they don't let their family mix with anyone except them. But on the other scale, I've got friends, their wife has traveled to my house with them, and we've known each other years. But some of those are different. Some of those things are kind of unique. Saudi's very conservative in many ways, but in a good way. You see, living in Saudi, the community still takes care of their
Yeah.
community or their children or their relatives. If you have a relative running around town doing bad stuff, the family's going to catch him and shake him up and say, "Stop.
Yeah.
You're ruining our family name." It's not like in other countries where people call the police immediately. There's pretty much no crime or anything here. It's kind of nice. The
Yeah.
people still are. That's a good thing.
Yeah. In Albania, we still look after the community. It depends where you are, But yeah, but it's nice always. I heard that in Saudi, if you go guest in somebody's house as a guest, You can ask them, like, you can stay as long as you like, apparently. And you don't have to tell them, like, why you're there or whatever. There is a Saudi guy that does videos on Facebook, and I saw that, the traditions. So you can stay there. They have to feed you. But for 3 days, you don't even ask them why they're there and stuff, but you can go as a guest. He's a Saudi.
Yeah, that can happen. Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's pretty true. You can. I have a friend in Riyadh. I can drop in anytime, stay a week. He would never ask why.
Yeah.
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 But what the funniest thing here, though, is a funny thing that's done here. People fight to pay the bill. When you go to eat at a restaurant,
Albania,
everybody, we're fighting to pay the bill.
Yeah. Albania is the same. I never have to stick my hand. Well, as a woman, they find it insulting if you stick your hand to pay. But now it's more like more women like pay. But men find it insulting. And always in Albania, when the bill comes, is a fight. Oh, everybody, the foreigners don't understand what's going on. It's like a fight started, but everybody fights to pay the bill. So it's like
that's so great here too. The opposite is in the Philippines.
Yeah.
When it comes time to pay the bill, everybody goes to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I know some in Albania, some friends, because if you come, how it is, if you come from foreign lands, it means that you're making more money. So you can pay for people that just lazing about. So they would go in the toilet, but mainly stuff, because I know a few of those just, ditch. Oh yeah, I have to go a little bit in the loo and then you pay. But let the people that fight to just fight, But no, that's how it is. And it's always a fight to pay. You will see. I mean, you never visited Albania, but I hope you do sometime since you travel everywhere. Albania is amazing. Yeah.
I haven't made it to Albania yet. I've been throughout Spain. I've been throughout the Czech Republic, but I have not done Albania.
Albania is great. It's great. And now it's open to everybody. I mean, like not until the 90s. We were still in an communist regime, so nobody could ever enter or go out of Albania. So it was a little bit like, well, not a little bit, closed, because our dictator was one of the harshest ones out there. And yeah, it was not nice. When I see videos when people stream from North Korea, it brings back memories, because it looks just like how my country looked back then when I grew up, because I grew up in a dictatorship and communist regime.
You know the difference, though? I believe you because you're from Albania.
Yeah.
When I see somebody on the news talking about how bad North Korea is, I don't believe it,
Now,
I'm a weird person. Let me say why I'm weird first.
Yeah, tell me.
We sit here and we pick on this guy from North Korea, Kim Jong-un. Oh, he's terrible. He's a bastard. He's evil. They should never have nuclear weapons. Wait a minute. You're yelling at this guy that he can't have nuclear weapons, and you're claiming you have them, but you're smarter than he is? Give me a break. Why he can't protect his country like you protect yours?
Yeah.
I just have a little different opinion on a lot of the world events.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you how it is. North Koreans, a lot of them would be happy, because even though it was dictatorship, I had happy memories, happy childhood, because we were fed propaganda, but we were ignorant. I did not know. I did not know nothing. I did not know that there was a world out there. Okay. Very late, I understood that there is actually a world. We were made to believe that that's it, it's Albania, and we fighting the Germans. There was an alarm in my town. I grew up in a little town that rang like at 3 in the morning, 4. They were like preparing us for the nuclear war. So we had to go in these bunkers, and they were like with water. I remember like now, and you don't have time to change. You just grab anything in your pajamas or grab anything, put it on, and it had, rats and water in there. And we had to stay there for an hour, 2 hours. Whenever they rang the bell again, the alarm in this town, then we were allowed to get out of the bunker again and go in our own homes. But that said, we were happy, because we didn't know any better. So that's why I say sometimes ignorance is a bliss, because that's it. But what our dictator did is, okay, if you think about it, everybody had jobs. Everybody went to school because, you had to. Everybody, well, the smart people go to university because you get a place, you go test, and so it was kind of very structured. We all had homes. Well, there was no homelessness. It was not heard of homelessness. We didn't even have old people's home in Albania ever. Later on, there was one because you stay with family or you stay with somebody that you know. We look after our old people and stuff. So that's how it was. But in the other hand, what he did, he kind of persecuted and sent people in villages, all the smart people, he killed them. Anybody that said anything, any propaganda about foreign lands, that there is a foreign land, he would kill them. Or even if you said like, oh, the milk is bad, meat was bad the other day, because it's propaganda, they would put you in prison. So it was that, like, you could not, like, speech was no speech, no freedom of speech whatsoever. So that was it. But I was happy. We were all happy in our own little world, in our own little, ignorant world, as I say. And yeah, and when people comment and things, or even with racism, when people comment about racism and stuff, I did not know that there was black people because I was ignorant. I never seen one. We never had TV with any foreign movies. We just had propaganda. And
yeah, I never knew that people would try to use racism to get ahead in their life and think people owe them something. I actually think there's no racism, and we've gotten carried away.
Yeah, well,
I've never met a racist in my life. Have you ever met a racist? I want to be honest.
Yeah.
Have you ever met a racist in your life?
Have you ever what?
Met a racist in your life? You ever met one?
Well, I've heard racist comments. No,
but have you ever met somebody who was a racist?
Not outright, like, yes, making
I
racist.
never have either. Where do they live?
Yeah.
Where are these people hiding? I don't know. I've never met one.
But there are lots. I mean, now it's like on what's considered. But you see, racist comments come from ignorance too. And I was like ignorant because when I did not know, I did not know. And what happens? First country I go to Caribbean. And I never seen black people. And I wasn't, like racist, but I was, wow, surprised. So my best friend, Jennifer, yes, she's a beautiful black woman. And she's my best friend to this day. We talk and we chat and stuff. And as I said, and she was telling me more because I was curious, how is it? But because of my ignorance, I had many questions to ask. So if you don't know about anybody like traditions or another country, ask questions. They will teach you. And she told me about the history and things. So I learned, I educated myself. And I'm like, okay, this is not different, Jen's hand, because that's it. Oh my God. And she used to go in the water, just do her hair like that. And there was no water.
I don't think that racism is what people think it is today.
Yeah.
If I call you a dumbass because you're from Tennessee, you're just a hillbilly, that's not racist. That's making fun of a stereotype. So what today we call racism is not really racism. Just because somebody calls you something you are, why do you get upset?
Yeah.
It's like when your kid comes home from school.
Yeah, but
You've got this small child, he weighs 99 kilos. You send him to school, he comes home, Mommy, they called me fat. Well, you are fat. What's the problem?
Yeah, but people just say it outright, like that, because that is bullying then. And racism is there. And I know a lot of my friends have been kind of victim of that. And racism is amongst us, like comments. Keep your mouth shut. Why would you want to hurt somebody's feelings? Like us Albanians are very outright, like very outspoken, right? So I go back home, even if I put a few pounds more, they say, oh my God, Bobbi, you got fat. What you been doing, girl? So they would say to me like that. But in England, it's unheard of. If I meet a girlfriend and telling me, Bob, you got fat, No, unless I comment, oh my God, I put on weight. That's how it goes, conversation with friends in England. But in Albania, it's like, God, girl, what you been eating? You got them fat. You need to go on a diet. They would tell me straight up, but I don't take it personal because
that's funny. That's really common in Asia too. They tell you right out.
Yeah, but I know how Albanians are, and I know how outspoken and outright. But also, I know that it comes from ignorance. Okay, so I accept that because I am Albanian and I know the thoughts, and how the thinking of them. And if they say it like that, they're not saying it particularly to hurt my feeling. It's just the way we speak. But we would say it outright, oh God, those wrinkles, go get some Botox. Oh my God, you're looking old. But thank you. No, but they would tell me, damn, you make better door than a window, girl. Look at that. Get in a diet. I have a good diet for you. But that's it. But yes, that's what ignorance brings. Right?
I experienced that a lot in third world countries. They come up right to you. Oh, you're fat. Yeah, no, yeah, that's pretty good, Captain Obvious.
Bullying, now,
kind of funny. I've seen that.
Bullying comes from insecurities. That's how I see it. If somebody is going through trouble and is insecure, they're gonna take it out on somebody else so they can feel good.
Bullying most of the time is because you didn't teach your children to react properly. If somebody calls a fat kid fat, he should look at him and say, yeah, I'm fat. Imagine that. Who cares?
Yeah.
But if he goes to whine and cry, you didn't teach him that the world's tough. Not everybody's going to be a leader. Not everybody's in first place. Only one person gets an award. I'm just saying the kids were kind of toning down.
Diane,
Romanians are the same.
Diane says Romanians are the same. Are you Romanian, Diane? Just watch soccer big games and you will see racism. Yeah, I tell you, no, there is racism everywhere. And I mean, I have a lot of friends that are.
I must be blind then. I've never seen it. I think I'm blind.
Oh no,
maybe
no, you're lying if you say you don't see it, because comments and people being racist is everywhere. It's everywhere, or like moving a little bit, or like doing, I don't know. I see it all the time. And I have even stood up, even on the bus, like, because, yeah, I do stand up. Because if I see, to me, it doesn't matter what color or whatever you are. If I see something unjust, and if I see people with bad manners, piss me right off, okay? And if I see something unjust, and I taught my son that if you see something unjust, stand up for the person that is there suffering, because it doesn't matter, you stand up for them. And that's how I teach my kid. But bad manners piss me off. And all the injustice. Hello, beautiful. Well, hello. Yes, ce faci bine, Diane? I speak a bit of Romanian. I spoke very fluent Romanian, actually, because I'm Vlah. Do you know Vlah? Like in Vlah, I would say cum ești cine, while in Romanian is ce faci bine, but Romanians say that we come from Romania, kind of thing. Okay, isn't bad. What else they saying? Your image get dark, Randy. No, it's okay now. It got dark.
I had a wide angle lens. I took it off and it made my image brighter.
I encountered at least one personally. Yeah, of course. I mean, I can't say outright because, like, we are here. I can't think like who is racist outright. But I know that I deleted a homophobic friend. I mean, she lives in Canada, Albanian. And I am very connected, like, I do body painting, okay? And I was doing body painting at the London Pride. I have a lot of gay friends because I'm in fashion and beauty industry. A lot of my friends are in fashion and beauty industry. So I do body painting, and I posted pictures and video, like, from my body painting, and all the celebrations of London Pride is really good. And I've been with them from the beginning doing body painting. And this girl comments, oh my God, she said, they're making Facebook full of rainbow flags. It's like they're going to turn our children gay. I'm like, how ignorant can you be? Your child is not going to be gay because they're going to see, like, rainbow flags, You know
what I think? There's a lot. I think a lot of people are confusing homophobic with moral standards and a community that people came from. Personally, I don't care if you kiss boys, girls, or goats, but go in the bedroom and shut the door. People don't want to hear it on the TV every day. Who cares who you kiss? Why is it such an event to tell everybody? This is what people are angry at. They're not homophobic. People just don't want to hear it.
Okay.
Who cares who you kiss?
Yeah, I don't agree with that because it's the same as racism.
Well, you won't agree because I'm correct and you're wrong.
No. Listen, opinion. I would listen to your opinion. I would respect your opinion. I don't have to agree with your opinion. So in this occasion, I do not agree with your opinion because I have gay friends and I know how much they suffer. A lot of them get beaten up, and to love, it shouldn't be fearful to love. It doesn't matter who you love, the same sex, no sex, whatever. So yeah, raising awareness is important. So you educate. Ignorance brings all this homophobia.
I don't think. Yeah, I've never heard of that, so that's weird. I didn't know they still beat people up for
Of
something.
course,
So
they did. They
I thought that was in the 70s. I didn't know that was still happening.
on Google and check how many people even get killed because they're gay. And yes, of course, Randy, you telling me go to on YouTube to check, that Japanese wear a penis, which I did not know, but you don't know that they beat people up. I mean, I know friends that.
I guess I just don't look into that. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I don't look into. I don't know.
Because I was raised in a country that was closed and I don't know much, and I accept that I was very ignorant in many things. I made sure that I learn about almost a lot of things. So I am enlightened. I know a bit. I'm not saying I know about everything, but I learn every day. And if I don't know, I listen. And I say, please do tell me. Share your story because I want to learn. I want to learn. I don't have to agree with everybody. And I tell people all the time during coffee chats, hey, you don't have to agree with my opinion. You respect it. I respect your opinion. I'll listen to you, but I don't have to, agree. So that's
I understand. You got your great point there. I
moral
appreciate
standards. Do they still exist? Yes, moral standards, they do exist. Okay, we celebrate.
Anyway, now we've gotten off. We went from racism to prideism. Everything is
pride, gay marriages. Is it sad? Yeah. Well, Randy, this is a coffee chat. It's a round table coffee chat. We discuss everything. It's no hard feelings, man. And those are your opinions. As I said,
I don't have any high feelings. I'm not high.
And
everybody's opinion should be different.
So now, do you have any funny stories to share with us during the troubles? You shared the camel chasing you, but I want to hear something else because you are so funny. You are so funny, and I want to see that personality, the funny Randy there. You're really funny. Oh, you're reading
on a flight from Dubai headed to Manila, Philippines.
What?
A couple of years ago, I had a funny incident.
Yeah.
Hi, Lucia. You're getting caught up on the reading first?
Yeah, nothing major there. What happened to gay people in What happens to gay people in Saudi? We left the gays now, but we don't agree. We don't have the same opinions. And then again, I respect Randy's opinions. As I said, I have a different opinion. What is?
Yeah, I responded nothing. Nobody even talks about it. We don't even think about it here that I know of.
What if I'm drinking tea? What about if you're drinking tea?
It's a coffee.
You have a cup. You drink water, man. It's fine. It's I drink coffee. Yes. So you were on your way to.
Anyway, I was in the Philippines on the airline, 20,000 feet in the air. I ran into the bathroom. After completing, I zipped my penis into the zipper. I fell out onto the floor. And I was laying there and I zipped myself up and there was two stewardess trying to get my thing out of the zipper.
Oh my
God. Oh, it was a bad situation. It was funny at the time.
That's a movie. That's like the movie.
Oh my God, that happened to me. It was so bad.
Mary, something about Mary. That's the scene.
Did they have that happen? I had it happen. Oh my God.
It must have been painful too. Oh my God. Have you seen Something About Mary with Ben Stiller?
Yeah, I love that show. But every time I think about that show, I think about that cowlick she put in her hair. Anyway, that makes me grow.
I know. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I'm
that's so
laughing, but it is funny. It might have been painful. Oh, I don't want to imagine now.
And then I was in a Korean shopping mall.
Yeah.
and I have to go to the bathroom after eating. I'm about to poop my pants. I
Yeah.
run in the bathroom and it's full,
Uh-huh.
and nobody will get out of the stall. And there's like a bunch of Korean business guys. So what I did, a guy moved away. I pulled my pants down. I ran up and I pooped in the urinal, but it went out like an explosion, and everybody in the bathroom about puked. Oh, it was so hilarious.
Oh my God. And you were in Korea. And
This was a
yeah, when you
Korean.
were,
We've had things happen everywhere. Anyway, we've had more funnier things, better things happen. That just unimaginable stuff that just happens in day-to-day life. People
yeah,
here probably know more than me. What
yeah.
about yourself? What is good in your life? What's the funnest thing you've been?
Oh God. Oh, you see, when you put people on the spot, what's the funniest? Well, I share a funny story. The funny story is I'm not much of a churchgoer. In the church and me don't agree. So I stopped going to churches. So my sister, in the other hand, the doctor, goes every time when she was a student. We lived together in a student city, right? And she used to go play to pass her exam and all that. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I come along, because she used to light candles and pray to God. I want to get my A plus, what have you. So she said, let's meet to the church. She calls me. I said, okay. So I go to the church. She said, is by the Kavaya Road. Is a road, the name of the road. Okay. So, okay, I see a church and I went in and I'm waiting there for half an hour. I was getting kind of scared because it was dark and people going like in and, praying and stuff. So I'm like, where is my sister? I waited half an hour. Then she texts me. She says, where are you? I'm like, in a church. I'm sitting here half an hour. I'm getting scared. It's dark. And she says, I am in a church. You're not here. I'm like, I am at the church by the road. Oh no, she says, that's a Catholic church. We Greek Orthodox. You have to come out, walk down 200 meters, turn right, because that's our church. So, okay. So I get out. I said, thank God this is not my church, because it was so scary for me. So I went out. I find my church. And my sister, me that I never been really in a church, and says to me, light the candle here on top, because down is for the dead, up is for the living. So okay, I lit the candle, and she gives me this little candle to hold in my hand. So me and my sis went in. Now in Greek Orthodox, the priest does this thing. They have a themian, is called, I don't know, it's a smelly thing, and they wag it about, and she said you're supposed to kiss his robe, because he has this robe like the cape of Batman. So I bent down to kiss the priest's robe. Now bending down, and I forgot my candle was in my hand. I bent down, and the woman in front of me was with her mother. She had curly black hair. I don't know how much freaking gel she's put or spray in her head. Her hair went on fire like the 4th of July.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. And I'm like, my sister now, because I'm still that bent down, lit the woman's hair on fire, kept hitting her on her head. Now the woman thought my sister is beating her up. And it's like, oh my God, you're on fire. And I'm like, as soon as I see her, I run out of the church. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do this. And so, yeah, she got her hair on fire. But it was like the funniest story and sad. But I thought I'm never going to go in the church again. I set the woman on fire. And the same, I burned her hair. So that was my first thing in church. So during Christmas time now, my sister said, okay. I said, I'm never going to go to church again. She said, no, come for Christmas. So my friend that is Muslim, actually, he says, you know what? I'm coming to church with you, because after in Christmas, we go disco, we go party, and I love to disco. So I said, sure. He said, I'm going to check for some good girls to take tonight, clubbing. Okay, because good girls go to church. I'm like, yeah, let's go. So now I had this short black mini skirt up my ass. It was more like a belt covered in my bum a little bit. And I had a very long purple like raincoat. And I thought, okay, me and my mate go right at the back. We're not even going to go in the church, so he can look for the good girls to take clubbing. So I'm standing. My sister was right at the front doing her thing, the crosses and all that. So what happens? I said, I don't want to burn nobody. I want to, just stay here, like in the background, nobody see me. So what happens? A woman right in front of me falls on the floor and starts shaking. She's having a fit. So now I know that if you stick like a key in her mouth, like she was swallowing her tongue. So I'm like there, oh my God, because I'm a helper. I bend down, my legs totally open, so I'm like giving a view of my knickers to everybody in the church, and I'm like saving her. Oh my God, her tongue, she's sleeping. Her tongue was getting down, so I'm like trying to grab her tongue and give us a key, so she can. Everybody saw my knickers and everything. When I realized what was happening, oh sugar. So I said, Gazim, let's go, run. Everybody saw my knickers. We ran out of church. So that was my 2 experiences. So I never went back to that Orthodox church, like, ever. Yeah, that's my church experience, guys. I'm not a church goer.
And you don't go back anymore, huh?
No. I would go take pictures, video and stuff, but I never if I light candles, I leave it there, either up when I light for the living or the dead, but I never take no candles in in a church inside and stuff. I just am not good with churches. I pray everywhere. I am like, pray, yeah, thank you, God. Mainly, I just say thank you. I give thanks. I never pray like, oh, God, can you give me this? God, can you? Never do that. For everything, I say, oh, every day, every moment, pretty much. I see my son and I say, oh my God, thank you, God, I say, for giving me this healthy child and well-mannered child. I'm so blessed. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my friends. So I mainly just give thanks. I don't need to go to church to give thanks, do I? I can give thanks anywhere. So yeah, that's why I don't really.
Yeah, I think you can give things. I think on I grew up in a very religious, strict background. I even went to religious schools.
Yeah.
And I think we put way too much emphasis on the building personally.
Yeah.
It's about God and your relationship, but the building, I'm not into the whole building.
That's it. Me too. But in Albania, we weren't allowed to practice religion, and we are Greek Orthodox. So when my mom used to do the red eggs, like for Easter, we used to crush, the eggs, like the reds of the egg, and like just shove them in the toilet. We never put them in the bins, because they would put you in prison if they knew you practice any religion at all. So there is no religion. Albania, except like Muslim people and Catholic and Orthodox, we live happily. We don't have we don't know no religion, because we were raised to we are Albanians. That's it. It don't matter what religion you practice, So yeah.
Well, today, the religious thing just kind of makes me angry in America. We look at America and we look at the news across America, and every city with an emergency 911 homeless situation.
Yeah.
And they lock the churches up all week with the doors closed and not put the homeless there to relax. I would think God would want us to open all of the churches for the homeless to live in, and it would take care of the homeless problem in 35 minutes. But no, when you put your building in front of what God would want to do, makes me angry. So the more I look upon things, the more I get angry about it.
Yeah.
Think about all the homeless people, and they could give them those buildings to live in. They're not needed.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that puts me off is all the pedos that are in churches that hide behind the robe. And when I hear all those stories, it makes my skin crawl. And I'm like, no, my son, you ain't going to Catholic school.
Well, let's be honest about that. Whenever you make a man the leader of your church and you tell him that Mother Nature is not allowed to be in his mind, he's going to have sexual desires. And because you're putting him only with children and boys, his desires are going to turn perverted. That's just common sense. So you can look at the path and see what happens.
Yeah.
They're not super saints. They're regular people who just say, hey, I'm not going to have sex anymore. That's nothing good.
And then they turn, no. To me, okay, my opinion, no matter how much I love everybody, but if anybody harms children, I would come for you. I would like, oh my God, I get so much imagination. My imagination, I mean, like, I'm an artist and I have imagination, but it runs wild. What could I do to this person? I don't like anybody that would harm children. I mean, being that, because it's a lot of parents that harm their own children, and it's a lot of other people that harm children, you know. But anybody that does not give a child a safe home, a safe heaven to grow, just enjoy a childhood, I would be very annoyed. And it's not just now I'm a mother, but all the time I've been in the same kind of mindset, because children, I do not want to know if my parents fight. I don't want to know if the world, I don't know, is a communist country. I don't want to know what goes on. I just want to be a happy child. And then when I grow up, I'm going to learn about everything that goes on, you know, and I'm going to suffer because life.
Yeah, I agree that a lot. 100% I agree with you.
This is hell. This is hell. We are living the hell. But you get beautiful moments, you get bad moments, you know, deal with it. Suck it up and just move on the next day. Just be thankful that you have each day to experience something new. And that's it. That's all I say. Yes, Bobbi and Randy. Okay, they agree in there. I totally agree with you, Bobbi Bicker. Thank you. Yeah.
I think we all agree on that point. That's why so many child herders get killed every year.
Yeah.
You know, and in different prisons around the world, when they hear somebody was mean to the child, they don't last about 30 days in a prison before somebody gets rid of them.
He's saying people that harm elderly, that also pisses me off, because I saw on the TV, and what I find out in UK, they don't look after they're elderly. They shove them in an old people's home. I'd rather die than my kids shoving me in old people's home, because how it goes in Albania, we look after our old, right? So we look after our family. It's like you have to live with mom and dad until they die. So one of the children is, you choose, usually is the boy, but if you don't have, a daughter. So lives with the parents until the day they die. And they, you know, live, then continue living on the parents' house or what have you. But we look after them, because how we see it, they grow us up until we are old, and they give all their life to raise us, you know, they through all the difficulties, no money and stuff. My parents, oh my God, my dad was a driver, and then at some point we were two girls in university, my older sister and middle sister. And then my older sister finished, I went. So all three girls, we had to pay schooling. And my dad was only a driver, you know, but his mindset was education, get out there, do something with your life, make something of yourself. And we did. All us three sisters are successful women. And because that's how we raised. It doesn't matter that you're not men. Go out there. It does not matter. Having a willy does not make you have the power. Power is here. Go out there, learn, and make something out of yourself. That was it. So pretty much, and that's what.
Yeah, the elder care in the West is probably the worst in the world. You know, I'm working on a project. There's a lot of elderly people that have like a small pension or income, and they don't really have any quality of life or anywhere to go. I've actually been working on a property in Mindanao where I plan on at one point doing a retirement community that everything is inclusive, from your food to your house. And it was going to be priced not for profit, but for people that are old and can afford it.
Yeah.
And that's a plan. That's a future plan I have. There's so many people that have a little bit of money, but they don't have anywhere to go due to this Western healthcare. Yeah. It's bad in the US. It's quite bad.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's not that I 100% don't agree with care homes. If it's a good care home that is looking after your older parent, because sometimes old people have needs. Like my dad was paralyzed for 14 years after my brother died, because I had three brothers and all my brothers dead. Okay. And two of them died from car accidents because cars killed them. None of them were driving. So we were six of us, and then we were just left three daughters. So my first brother was 12-year-old. He was at my grandmother's house, and crossing the street, a big truck killed him, just 12. And a year later, my 2-year-old brother died. And many, many years later, when I was 14, my last brother that was 29 years old, he was in Greece. He was crossing the street and a drunken driver killed him too. So all my brothers died. So when my older brother died, my dad was very tight with him, like brothers they were. So he had a stroke. He could not, I remember him just banging his head on the wall. How can this happen? And 2 kids dying for car accident, that's like huge tragedy. It's like unheard of, even in movies you don't hear and see this shit. So, and he was paralyzed for 14 years, but we never took him. There is no old people's home in Albania. We looked after dad, there, but it was painful for me to see my dad there bedridden, and because he was very active, my dad worked like a horse. I feel so bad for my dad. So I tried to make my dad proud for working so hard, and I want to work hard, and to show my kid that just doing things will get you somewhere, but just don't stop doing things, kind of what. So yeah, pretty much that's how it is. Old people.
Well, that's true about your brother passed away.
Yeah, sometimes old people's home is good, because if there was a place that was nice for my dad to go and do some physiotherapy, to walk again and things, it would have been nice, because my mom was tired for 14 years looking after dad. So personally, I would think sometimes it is needed, like a place where somebody that needs, extra care to have the care. But here I hear a lot of people. Well, the people that works in old people's home beat them up. I see it on the news. I'm like, what? Why? Why they are?
Yeah, they're using these care homes like a jail or something, like a place to store old people. There's a new programs coming out around the world, even in Thailand, where they're seeing the older people and they have a full-time nurse and a community and people care about them.
Yeah.
This is a problem throughout the UK and the US. It's a definite 911 emergency, but it's kind of being ignored.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, sometime I'd like to send you a link on some of those things. You'd be shocked. I was shocked.
It makes my skin crawl, and I'm like, I stay away anything like that graphic, because it would make me angry. And when I get angry, then I get bad vibes, and I have to then cleanse myself. And
the good vibes, where like people they're living they're becoming better.
Okay, that's good vibes. Yes.
And now they're living in Asia, having a good life.
Yeah, if it's anything with them beating old people up, that is not good. I don't want to see it, because I've seen it on.
I don't do bad vibes. I don't want to see that. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't want to see somebody get hurt in any way.
That work for them, and they go steal. It was on BBC on the news, and she's stealing from her purse, going making coffee. Oh, do you want a coffee now? And then going stealing. Then they install the hidden camera to catch the carer. So a lot of that goes on as well, which is not good. Thank you guys.
Those are terrible.
Yeah, thank you guys for the awards. Appreciate it.
Anyway, how about a little change of pace?
Yeah, definitely.
What are you doing in the future? Where are you going? Is this social media? Are you doing this for money, for fun? What are you thinking about? What's up with you?
For money, for fun. Yes, I would like to, but it's like somehow, Randy, I can't get people part with money, because I've taught them for 5 years on Periscope that I'm doing all my tutorials is like free. And, I have only a small kind of group that helps out, and they are like patrons and buy coffees and things. So it's only a tiny group. The rest.
Do you have any commercial sponsors?
Huh? No.
Do you have any commercial?
No.
Oh, well, hold on a second.
A few patrons, and I have.
I'm here. I'd like to remind everybody that Kadir tea is the best tea. If you're in Saudi Arabia, get yourself some Kadir tea. My name is Randy Horton. You can trust me. Kadir tea is the best tea.
Well, oh no, I haven't. But yeah, pretty much. I have Eric and Mel and Robert. I have a few, people that and Lumpy that support me from ages now. But it's very small group, and I don't want just them. Because I feel sorry, because they're not rich either, and they get out of the way to help out. So
there's a lot of good sponsors with good products. Broaden your horizon. Yep. I don't want to go into details, but I'm fairly happy. I'm really happy with what happened to me.
No, I never looked for that because it's like me. It's kind of about the art. I did work with Pebia for a bit, but it was mainly just sending some products, and I gave them all away to my following. I did giveaways, so they sent products, and I did for nearly 2 years giveaways every month. So I
Are you known where you live in public? Do people know you
where?
in your community where you live?
Well, here in my community, I kind of keep myself quiet. But in London, yeah, in fashion and beauty and industry, I'm but
I
known.
mean, when you go to the shopping mall, do people come up to you? Oh my God, Bobby.
No. Yeah, I live in Surrey. It's very quiet. It's no more. But yeah, in places that I go, yeah, of course they know me. But
Then you should have no problem with sponsorships. You know, when I
no,
go to the
yeah,
mall or
you see,
anywhere I go, I have people come up to me all the time.
I don't know. It's a little bit tricky because I'm an artist. I wouldn't put anybody in my channel like that, and unless it's something to do with art. So if it's art companies or things that I am doing, I wouldn't just spoil it by selling. I don't know, something else. You know, fruit, because it's not. My channel is not about fruit, unless it's like art.
You can't say, "Hi, I'm Bobby, and I love Colombian coffee," but you don't want to say it.
Coffee, I'm
People,
obsessed with coffee, so I would do for coffee. But not sure.
there you go.
Yeah, coffee, that's fine. Oh, and I'm drinking the coffee, but no, I never ever got connected with sponsors because I never wanted to in that sense, or get my code and order this thing and with my code. No, I never was like that. You see, to me, it's like you like my stuff, you want to support, that's fine. You don't, then order a painting. That's a way. The best way is to order a commission me for a piece of work, because when it's exchange is even better for me, because I don't feel guilty that you're just giving something for free. But I always enter everybody that gives me buys coffees or is patron. I always enter them in all my giveaways, and they all have a little gift from me.
Blaine said he started cooking because someone sponsored him. Blaine is here.
What?
Blaine said he started cooking because someone sponsored him.
Oh yeah.
You know, I get sponsorship
TV, I think. George, Bobbi has been on TV, I think. I've been on TV many times in UK and in Albania. In Albania, I'm like all the time on TV. While in UK, I was in a show as well. I've been many times on TV. So yeah. But it's not a big thing being on TV. I mean, I suppose anybody can go on TV if you do something, or if you're good at something. Or if you have connections. I have a lot of connections. Thank you so much for the super hardest. Hello guys. Yeah, I have been in UK Channel 5. There was this what was it, Extreme Hair Wars. You can check it. I think it was episode 5 or something like that, but it was in the beginning, the first season. And they asked me to go again, and I said no. I already had booked my ticket for Albania, and they asked to pay for me to just come to film for one day. I said no. I did not want to go back. I mean, I was once. I mean, like, too much of me in the same show, it gets a bit ridiculous. I know a lot of people who jump at the chance. My friend was begging. I'm like, no, man, I'm not going the same show. I've done it. Been there, done that, got the t-shirts, goodbye. I don't want to do it. And the producer,
I was always
producer
with people at universities, and I kind of get tired of it.
Yeah. The producer offered me, like, oh my God, we're doing this show around the world. It would be amazing if you follow with her, the girl that was introducing, like, the presenter. If you go, I said, no, I can't, because I have a son, and I am, I do the live streaming, and I have my son. I cannot afford going around the world now. If I was single, yeah, I'd jump at the chance, but not now. Can you sell art work on hubs? Can I sell? Of course I can sell my artwork, because if you see me doing and you say, hey, I want to buy it, of course I'm going to sell it to you. Oh, thank you guys for the words. Appreciate it. Hey, Randy.
Yeah, do you sell your artwork at all?
Yeah. Most of my clients are Americans, actually. Thank you, American people, for supporting Bobbi Bika. But I had the bliss.
Do you sell it via social media, or do you have another outlet?
No, just Periscope, and a lot of people that know me, they commission work based. Now I'm building my second website because the first website is mainly, well, it looks rubbish, but it's mainly makeup and body painting, my fashion work. So my BobbiBecker.com website is going to be only for arts, only art sales, merch, and what have you. My cups, my coffee cups, amazing. Look at that, Bobbi Becker cups. Yeah, they're gonna go there. Boom. And I
I
have
love the logo. I like the
motto,
print. I like the way
my
you do that.
amazing motto in here. Check that out. Make today awesome. Your life is your canvas, and that's
Fantastic.
yeah. But yeah, I have a lot of things because I also have I do merch. I hand paint, so I do fashion, so bespoke fashion. So I hand paint clothes, t-shirts. So I would paint your logo or whatever you want in your t-shirt, tote bag, shoes, hats, cups. I've sold lots of them anyway. So yeah, lots of hats. People love the cups that I do. Body painting sounds sexy. Yes, I do a lot of body painting, paint a lot of naked people. Sometimes they have a thong too. Bobbi, your body painting work is amazing. Thank you. I haven't done any in ages, and my model that I won in UK, the first competition ever, first time I painted, I like a full body. I won best body painter. I came second in UK. I'm like, what?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I didn't even know anything. And I'm like, what? This is good. I'm going to do a little bit of this. So that's how it became. I started the body painting and I like it. I like it. But now I've judged many competitions. I was in Paris. I streamed that on Periscope and I judged many competitions and stuff. And I demo in different shows, IMATs, which is for beauty and stuff. I've done demo body painting and other shows. I go do demos now. I don't enter competitions ever no more. I go as a judge now. I moved on a bit in the world, but I love body painting. It's amazing.
What do you prefer now? I mean, I haven't looked at your YouTube. How are you on YouTube doing?
YouTube, I just connected it now. The question was, can you sell stuff on Hubs? I will ask the Hubs team, and I will let you know on that question. Can you sell stuff on Hubs? Personally, is not more like, oh, buy my stuff. I never say that. If people see me painting, because I don't even sell my stuff that I have here. When I do my website, that's where I'm going to sell my stuff on my website. I would not sell on Hubs or what have you. But if you see me do a certain piece and you say, hey, I want to order one, I say, yeah, sure, email me and we get in touch. What do you want? And commission me for the work. Because I get attached to my stuff. So when I'm ready to sell, they're going to go in my website. For Pride London at fashion shoots. Yes, I did a lot for Pride London. Yeah, we got the first ever, like over 150,000 viewers scope. I'm like, what? That was amazing. Yes. And that was the first time Mel from Australia, hello, love, follow Mel, guys, contacted me. She sent me an email to say how amazing I was. And it was awesome. I got to connect with one of my best friends now. Yeah. But it's good. Yeah. I love body painting.
And now you're streaming and your apps and everything. What is your objective? What's your future? You just like being online. You're going to keep streaming. You have a thought for the future.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think about?
Yeah, my live streaming is to build a community, make it like a community that comes together. It's like a place for people to meet up. It's like a meetup place, chill, get inspired, learn art, talk, connect with each other, because there's a lot of loneliness out there. And who wants to learn art? They will learn about art. And of course, to showcase my work. So being that of body painting, even though I haven't done much, but my art. So yeah, I do the art tutorials, but that is for people to see what I can do and my skills, so they can commission me for other artwork. So while I've been doing that, I've been doing many artworks, which now it's the time that I am on the works of doing my art website, and everything's going to go there.
Now, I just followed you on Twitch. I hadn't seen you there before, but what's up with the Twitch?
I never really I never really streamed. We are streaming on Twitch right now, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. But because I have connected my Twitch. But the thing is, I never really streamed on Twitch. A couple of tests I've done. I've loaded a couple of videos because I find the Twitch is more about gamers, and artists there is just the most artists are digital artists that kind of do their art on the computers. So I didn't feel like, it would be good for me, but I came to test hubs, in end of October, and I'm liking the multi-streaming kind of feature that now I can stream everywhere. So my work would be seen everywhere. Now, I never focused on YouTube because when I did Periscope, I'm a people's person. So I'm good one-on-one and I chatting and talking to people. But
Yes.
YouTube, I felt that is already such big streamers there and they have their shit together, good equipment and stuff. My equipment never been good, first of all. And second of all, it needs good editing and I cannot be bothered. Editing,
Fort Rock said there's a body painting on Twitch and they do pretty good there.
Yeah, I know. But you see, I don't want to create a body painting channel because when I did the 31 days of Halloween on Periscope, guys, I swear to God, it's so hard. I never got sleep because some of those broadcasts was 6 hours long. Okay. Bobbi is a great teacher of her art, easy to follow. Thank you, sweetie. And you've done amazing. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, Blaine. But yeah, that's what I do.
So before, and your main area was Periscope, and that's where you've been focusing on.
And I focused on Periscope. I put all my eggs in one basket, which was wrong of me. I should have kind of loaded things on YouTube, but I could not be bothered. Hello, Rita, how are you? With editing. So that's why I never built my YouTube. But now I'm streaming on hubs. I'm sharing them on YouTube as well, which is great because it's going to start building. So yeah, pretty much, guys. I am going to plug in the promo. Watch for the promo coming on. Hold on, where's my link? So yeah, everywhere I'm Bobbi Becca. Give us a follow, and there we go. Close. Let me see. I'm gonna put this up in here, and if I put my picture off, you can see just the link next to Randy. And what kind of tea you said you drink? What is that good tea you drink, Randy? I want to see that good tea you drink.
My tea is Kadir tea, the best tea in Saudi Arabia. If you're not drinking Kadir tea, you're not drinking tea. Trust me, I know.
This is so funny. Somebody said Twitch does not let people broadcast from hubs. Now you are very wrong, my friend. Why?
No, actually, he's correct. Your account will be deleted probably.
What? Here it is.
Yeah, you're not allowed to multi-stream through Twitch. Oh, they'll let it happen, but they'll delete your account.
I'm on Twitch.
Yeah, for now anyway. I don't want to go into details now, but later it'll be.
Oh well. Well.
Yeah.
You know,
FYI, don't talk about it.
Okay. Well, shall I turn off Twitch? I turned it off. I turned Twitch off.
Yeah, definitely turn it off.
Yeah, I'll delete
it on, but just don't. Anyway, and when we're done, I can talk to you about it, but not.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like to learn about it. Well, I did not know. I mean, I left them there. It's 2 that I multi-streamed, but it don't make.
Let it go for a while, but anyway.
I just wanted to, oh, we still live there. Okay, I just wanted to know if it can be done, but I did not know that they don't allow you. Why wouldn't they? Because I've done that from OBS, multi-streaming from OBS.
It's in their terms of service.
Oh, is it?
Are you not sponsored there yet? Are you sponsored yet?
By who?
By Twitch?
No. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You're okay.
On Twitch. How can I be sponsored?
I'm already sponsored on Twitch. It didn't take me but about a month. I get paid a little bit of money from all of these
What do you
to
mean? I don't know much about Twitch, you see. What
okay.
great conversation going on here. Bravo, bravo. Thank you. Okay.
You become a paid broadcaster and you get paid on advertising and things. I've been on Twitch and I do fairly well with it.
Okay, hold on a minute. So, but how come you're on Hubs? Because I know if you are made partner on Twitch, you can't broadcast in other places.
Yeah, I'm not partner. I'm sponsor. It's below partner.
Oh, well,
I'm funded.
No, I know that I could be like an affiliate because I have enough.
There you go.
So that's the one. I never clicked. I don't know Twitch. You see, I don't know nothing about Twitch.
Yeah, you should be automated. If you've done all the work and put in the hours, you could go forward.
Oh, no.
Just like YouTube.
I don't.
Are you paid? Do you get paid on YouTube yet?
No, why? I don't even have many views on. I haven't loaded enough videos. I don't. My YouTube is crap, guys. Please follow me on YouTube, Bobbi Becker. Give us some followers.
Hey. When we're done here or later, we need to talk.
Yeah, I know, right? Look at that. I'm gonna put that there and leave Randy bit. Affiliated. I don't even know what to click, guys. Once you accept affiliate on Twitch for kick insane as so if I am affiliate, I'm not allowed to broadcast on Hubs, you mean? Me want to walk like hold on, is it Randy that's going to send you camel milk? Is that a conversation with a camel?
I can't even handle camel milk. It freaks me out. That's one custom here I hate. When you go to the desert and somebody has camels, the first thing to do is take a steel bowl. They milk the camel in front of you and hand you the bowl to drink. It's oh my God, I can't handle it. It's hard to drink the milk of a beast that's 1 foot from your face. Ugh.
Yeah.
Unpasteurized raw breast milk from the camel it just freaks me out.
Yeah. Well, who was saying I am not affiliated with Twitch? I am not partner. Somebody is saying no, I'm not.
Yeah, then you won't have a problem.
I haven't accepted. I haven't done nothing with Twitch. Twitch, I know I've entered a couple of times. I tested once from OBS. It worked. I just uploaded a few videos just not to be like an empty channel. But that's it. And I don't know much about Twitch. It's like my son teaches me more about Twitch than.
Yeah, to be honest, social media is not about, it doesn't matter if 1 million people follow you. You can make more money on 5,000 people than 1 million. It's about the quality, your community, and the people that come to you. So there's actually the most wealthiest YouTubers in the planet only have 20, 30,000. You don't need millions of people. It doesn't really help.
I know.
You're doing a community that you've developed, and that's the best thing for it. And it's all about content anyway. You have good content. You're a great personality. You're a beautiful person. People enjoy talking to you. And it doesn't hurt that you're kind of pretty, you know?
Well, thank you.
You're welcome, man.
Yeah.
My nickname, by the way, is Big Sexy. I'm part-time Speedo model.
And you got a brand new shirt to go with that? With the black. Hold on.
And I got pretty shirt.
Randy, let's get both the black rimmed glasses and we match.
Oh, there you go. What's happening?
Oh, hello, sexy.
I like them.
I feel like the naughty professor with glasses. Oh,
you can read without them. I can't read without mine, though.
Hold on.
You've been looking. I can't read.
A lot of times I miss. And also I have red. I don't know. Tell me, which ones you like better? Red? No, this is a bit small for my face. And I have pink. These are tiny.
I like the black.
Oh my God, I have so many glasses in every room. This is just number one. They are just reading glasses, but I have all colors, you know?
That makes you look like something in the back of that magazine that nobody wants to call.
Yeah, I know, right? Because my hair already.
What's that people called that go to other people's house and beat them for fun?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Hair looks like a wig, you know. So it would be like, call me. like those leaflets you find all over the floor in Las Vegas. You know those leaflets?
Yeah, they put them everywhere. Call somebody.
Yeah.
What are they? I don't even know what
My
that's
true
called.
personality, and I have a wig on. No, it's not a wig; it's my real hair. But I like it that way. I want it that way. So maybe it kind of throws.
Black, black, number one.
What?
The black glasses are the best. The red ones scare.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. With my what did you say? Firm I don't. My eyesight is getting worse. I have to wear my glasses more. Yeah, me too. I think with age, right? And it doesn't help when you are in a computer. The letters are so freaking small. Have you noticed that? And I'm like, what?
Oh my
Like
God.
squinting and shit. So sometimes, like, because if I'm doing like copy chat and things, I feel like bad wearing glasses and things. So yeah, hello, Bannerman. You see, I see he's here now because before I couldn't see. So now I can see the comment. And
yeah, but sometimes it's best we can't see people. Like when I go to the mall, I take off my glasses so everybody looks more pretty.
I love that. Hello, Los Angeles. Hi, my what cosmetic rose commented. Two of my fave, Bobbi and Randy. Where is she? She commenting from YouTube, but we can't see comments on YouTube, or is that
they come and go? It's kind of weird. The YouTube, there's a problem right now. The comments come in, they spin around, and they fly away. They haven't got it fixed. They said in the future.
Well, I can see here. Two of my fave, Bobbi and Randy. Hold on, I clicked on it and it's taking me to YouTube. But I think this is on your YouTube. Are you on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm everywhere.
Okay, because I don't think I clicked YouTube because I usually just leave Facebook. No, I usually just leave Twitter, Periscope, and Hops.
Yeah, but you invited me. It wouldn't share on mine.
What? I don't know.
Would it?
Yeah, no, it's all over yours because it's in your.
Why would it be? Because this is your broadcast, but you invited me.
No, it shares on all of yours because you, Randy, you are in somebody's scope. It doesn't matter. It goes on all of ours. Let me see.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. So it's not to waste. Oh. Your people are watching me in the same time as my people are watching you. So this is like,
I don't even know. Let me check this out.
I think so. Guys, are you watching? Who is on YouTube? Are you watching from?
I don't know. This is new. I didn't, I'm not familiar with what Haps does.
No, it shares on all of ours. I'll check around this YouTube.
Oh, you're right. We're on YouTube.
I know. On yours though, because hold on, let me see mine. I don't think mine. Let me see my edit destinations. No, it's not on my Facebook or YouTube because I keep my channel only when I do art. I keep it.
Well, I didn't know this. We should do this sometime in the future, but I have a time.
I tell you, dirty, no gloves chatting, because we're like straight up, baby.
Yeah, my stuff though, I have a timing where like a certain time in the morning on certain days, I can get 50,000 people. And then on some days it's only 10. It depends on the timing.
Okay.
Yeah, well, like my good timing is really early in the morning.
Now it's 7 o'clock in England. So it's just 5 minutes or 7 minutes past 7.
Yeah, 10 p.m. here. But my best broadcast time is like 6 in the morning. That way I catch all of Asia in the afternoon, all of the Middle East for breakfast, and most of South America in the evening. I'll get like at least 3 or 4 times.
There now. Now is what time?
10 p.m.
Okay.
So let's say in 10, 11, 12, plus 6, 7, in 8 hours is my best time.
5, 4 is about 3 a.m. my time.
Yeah, so 3 or 4 a.m. your time is my best time.
Yeah.
It depends on the day too.
Sometimes I'm still awake. For the last week, I haven't even slept at all because, I've been like helping a lot of periscopers, winning hubs, because they keep sending me a lot of messages and I feel bad to let them down. So I'm like explaining and doing like here, showing them step by step how to do it and all that stuff. and I haven't slept much. So I'm a night owl, so I'm always up anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I like to be helpful. I like helping people. It makes me feel good. Plus, how I see it, my mom used to say, by doing good, God does good for you. And when you do good, don't go shout that you're doing good, because God watches and he always does something good for you in return. So yeah, that's what I do. I keep
I like to go to bed at like 7 or 8 and wake up at 4. I'm the opposite.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
like to sleep when the sun goes down and wake up before it comes up.
yeah, yeah. Well, it depends. It depends. As I said, sometimes I would go to bed because if I'm tired, my body, it's like my body directs me. If I had enough sleep during like weeks and I'm feeling good, I can, I have a regime. So I would go like 10, 11 to bed. I wake up. But no matter what, when my son goes to school, no matter when I go to sleep at 7 o'clock, I am up because I do his lunchbox and I prepare him for school and all that, do the mommy duties. And I only stream at night. So on Hubs, I have devised this strategy, streaming at 8:30 p.m., which I catch most of my American friends awake. I catch Mel in Australia, and so yeah, it's a kind of evening in Japan.
So you've got a timing too. You know when everybody's there in your community,
Yeah.
you know
So
the best time to
now
play.
it's 8:30, but on Periscope I never did timing. Okay, they knew that at nighttime. Okay, see you tonight, but never I was a schedule because I was working like as well. I did fashion and beauty, like when I did photo shoots, or if I traveled a lot doing master classes, teaching and stuff. So I never knew, because in beauty industry you never know when the jobs come in or where you're shooting and what have you. Not shooting people, photo shooting as in makeup, because some people will think I'm going shooting. No, I don't go shooting guns, but photo shooting.
I never do scheduled broadcast. I'm a random broadcaster live.
Yeah, I'm very
I
spontaneous.
just pop up anywhere. I have a real job. I actually have a job that's takes
Exactly.
a lot of time.
Yeah, when I could work, because now we're not allowed to work, and especially now that is tier 4. But yeah, when I had, then whenever the job comes, the job was priority, so I didn't broadcast. And sometimes it would be some days I never done the schedule thing.
Tier 4. What does that mean? You're locked in the house again?
Yep, yeah, it's because the coronavirus is like a mutation now, so it's very high level. Yeah, now it's bad. It's gotten
What
bad.
is this mutation? What's this all about?
Hmm? Well, because every virus kind of at some point mutates. So now it's gotten even worse when you catch it.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That sounds like my first wife. She did the same thing.
did you mutate?
She mutated, man. It was terrible. Anyway, it is what it is.
No, we are. So now we are at home. So as I said, that's why I'm doing this schedule scope. But I am very spontaneous. Whenever I feel like a coffee chat, I just hop on. I want to do some art now. I just hop on. I never done the schedule thing, but I thought this is a new app. Might as well do a little bit of. But don't expect me doing every night streams. I am kind of building my community a little bit, doing this every night because I have the time and I have the videos, because I'm just replaying our tutorials that I've recorded before, because I pre-record everything on my OBS and then I can show them wherever. So yeah, watching you from South Carolina. Hello, thank you, Eric. Eric, we should give you super hearts because it's your birthday.
Wesley Martinez is in Columbia, South Carolina. What's happening? Hey, what y'all doing over in South Carolina? Sorry.
What time do you sleep then? If it's 10 o'clock, you said you go at sunset, you sleep, and wake at sunset.
I'm usually already in bed. I'm staying up for you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm usually in bed like 2 hours ago, but I'm up.
Yeah. So yeah, to answer your question, this is what I do, and it's like this is the way I kind of get in support. I looking for people to support my channel, and kind of is a win-win situation because people get entertained, have a space where they can interact, connect with each other, and learn about art a lot. The process they can support becomes sponsors, and I do a lot of giveaways and all that stuff and send goodies out, and yeah, pretty much I am cool person. So yeah, follow. And Randy is also a male version, cool person and funny as myself. So give him a follow if you don't already, if you are in my community.
It's amazing that both of us can sit here together. Usually, both A-type people, when they get together, something goes wrong. But it's working out real well.
Why did it go wrong?
They
you
both.
Know what?
Just,
no.
I don't know.
I tell you, it's only if our egos are too big, and you'll be like, somebody's bigger than. But you see, I have learned through my life to give away and to kind of expect nothing from people, and to kind of accept them as they are, and just I don't have to agree with your opinion, as I said earlier. We don't have to, but we carry on conversation. We talk about.
Yeah, if I agreed with everybody, the world would suck.
We discuss. So pretty much we discuss things, if we don't like it, move on. But we have, because other peoples will be having the same opinion of you, for you, like you, and some people gonna have the same opinion of as me. So they would like this type of discussion. That hey, it's kind of the same type of people, outspoken and funny and da da da. But look,
I agree. It's a good thing. I don't have any of those issues, but that's why it's probably working. We're both the same kind of people, and I don't really have an ego. I don't.
Positive. You know what? I figured that out when you're telling people, "Hey guys, don't just talk too much about this and that. This is a beta." That's what you told your people, the followers, your viewers. You said, "Don't worry, it's beta." So you were taking the words out of my mouth. So pretty much whatever I was saying in my broadcast, I come to your broadcast and I hear you telling people. I said, "Hold on, he's positive and he's funny, and you're being really funny." And I'm like, I like him, and I felt, why didn't I discover him?
Great. Well, it's glad I met you, and I'm sure in the future we'll be doing a lot more.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
On the Twitter, and we can send me a direct message on Twitter anytime. But there's a lot of outlets. I'll just push it, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, man. Why not? Why not? It's good. That's why I kind of decided I'm going to make more enough effort. I've connected with so many people that I never knew about on Periscope, because I have been like a kind of a lone wolf on Periscope. I do my own thing. I do my art. I have my community. They come, I chat. I get to know. I know everybody in my community. I am very engaging, very chatty. I could chat until your ears fall off. And maybe it annoys some people that I'm chatty, but then again, hey, you
were earlier. You said something. There's a lot of lonely people in the world, and if you meet a chatty person like you or me, they found something. And I'm really the reason I very, very interact with everybody in my broadcast. I know everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody has my personal phone number. Everybody knows where I live. I'm the opposite of secret.
I am in public. I mean, like, you can find everything. I don't have anything to hide. Everybody was concentrating. Hide location, hide location. I'm like, why? I'm in London. Everybody freaking knows, because I say, hello, this is Bobbi Bicker, live from London. Everybody knows I'm in London. And when
a lot of people, that was funny to me too. They're worried about the location. Why?
But then I heard that a lot of people apparently been doxxed. That's the saying, and bullied on Periscope. Right now, nobody ever bullied me. Of course, they try to, but they get the block really quick, or I serve them the safe medicine. But what I do, your hair looks like a wig. Go back to your country. Do you think I take notice? I don't care what people think. Delegaff, whatever is your opinion.
Yeah, I get the occasional go back to your country.
Yeah, I get that all the time. And
oh my God, I get it. I get it in a few different areas.
Yeah. You're here. Oh, you're learning English? Well, now I speak 5 languages, sweetie. So yeah, you go learn some English. But pretty much, I don't care what people say. And I try to tell people, other people, right, that take it personally. Never take things personally on the social media. Yes, we put ourselves out there, make ourselves, we are, in vulnerable position because we are like targets. So anybody can say anything, and it's freedom of speech. He says, hey, I'm in your channel. You are online. I have the right to say whatever the hell I want. But no, sweetie, you can't because this is my channel, it's my house. You can't because I can click block and you're gone. So pretty much, keyboard warriors.
Well, okay, give me a secret. I'm going to ask a secret. Don't lie. Are
Yeah.
you ready?
Yeah.
How many people did you block? What is your number on Periscope? How many blocked?
Not many. You see, the thing with me, I'll tell you right now, I'm going on Periscope. I tell you right now. And most.
I want to see my number and what yours is.
You know who blocks? My moderators block. I don't. I have turned.
Well, they mute. You have to block.
No. I have turned most of my trolls into followers. Do you know how many diehard followers I have that they came to troll me? I have had trolls call me to apologize for being mean to me because you are so freaking cool, and then telling me their life story. Oh my God, I can't believe I came and trolling you. You are so cool, Bobbi. But yeah, I've had fun.
Yeah, I've had the same thing many times.
Guilty, says Eric. Oh, and he's a big lover, but I don't think you ever trolled. Blocked.
But if they don't,
okay, blocked accounts 1,345.
Well, you're heavy. I'm 758.
Yeah.
So you've been harassed more than me. I wonder why.
No, and it's not. You know what I block is mainly. Hold on, is my and these people mostly my patrons and my moderators block them. Okay, as well because they have the right. But what I block, the only thing is few words that I hate. If somebody says a few words that is a no in my channel, they block automatically because I've told them. Just if that word's come in, block him.
Yeah.
Okay. And if somebody is being, I never blocked anybody because they were being mean towards me. I always block people for being mean to my community. If they pick on somebody in my community, no, I'm like a mother, mother hen. So
yeah, picking on people in your community is a reason to get blocked instantly.
Exactly. So if somebody is picking on one of the people that is engaging with us and starts like a fight, no, I block them because no drama. You don't pick on my people. We look after my people, and pretty much they can only make but no, I do. They can mute, but if they mute, I block. If they mute, I block because they're raising my awareness. But yes, I do block some words, some people that say certain words. Hello. How are you? And homophobic, racist people, or people start politics and shit. When they start heavy on, Trump, Trump, this is that. I don't care for politics, sweetie. This is not. Do you see politic channel?
That's funny. We are so alike. I hate politics.
No,
I think
politicians talk about life. Art is an art channel, and coffee chat. When I do coffee chats, is mainly me connecting with my community, learning about you, about everything. So is attention all is to the people. If I'm doing art scope, then is nothing. Is art chill, just chatting and listening.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, I hope everybody who's in any site is following Bobbi. Are you guys clicking to follow Bobbi? Are you seeing them follow you?
I don't know. Who is it? Khalid?
Anybody following you?
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you. I don't. You know what, Randy? I am sorry, Randy. I have to put my posh black glasses on. They're not designer like yours. What was yours? Mont Blanc? No, mine is probably from the shop up the road, $3.99. What about open boobs and open feet? Nah, I don't care if people say open boobs, open feet is like whatever. They just shut up after a while. If you ignore, is mainly like attention seeking, but I let them. And even when they are mean to me, I don't block them because I give them a chance to tell me why, what's the reason. And I say, are you feeling bad? Let the shit out. I say, yeah, be mean to me. I don't mind it because it don't affect me. I'm strong enough. I can handle. But some people are delicate.
Colin L. Huckabee says you're great. He followed you. Everybody's starting to follow you. That's
Thank
good.
you. Thank you. So yeah, pretty much
Anyway, so
I don't care if they troll me, but then I say, hey, you know what? Yes, say everything bad, let it out of your system, and then we're all good, okay? And that's what they do, and then they follow me and keep coming.
I can't believe you stayed on Periscope so active. I did well on Periscope,
Hmm.
but the trolls and the nonsense got so carried away. I mean, it's just ludicrous. I'm strong-willed just like you, and it doesn't really bother me, but it was crazy. So many broadcasters I know were just tired and they were leaving. They just been, the trollism thing got way out of control.
Yeah,
I've
lately,
never seen it was a demon environment was developing. It
yeah.
was quite.
You see, it never bothered me, the trolls. Never ever bothered because I never been picked on like badly. Because I've heard many stories like people wanted to commit suicide, people like being trolled and doxxed and this and that. It never happened to me. But maybe because, as I said, I never been part of any groups on Periscope. I never been in any drama. I don't care. I
I
am.
never had the drama. I was never in any groups. That's why we probably didn't meet.
Yeah,
But I know many people that came in and I could see what was going on. It was
yeah.
quite crazy.
Oh yeah, I've seen what's going on, but then again, what I did, why I didn't go, because lately I stopped broadcasting very very often. It was like taking a break, and I was telling my patrons, you know what, I kind of had enough because I'm so tired. I've been doing it for so long, and if it gets stale a little bit, and I thought. We need like a new home, and they are like, babe, we're following you anywhere you go, just choose it, and we go. That's where we're going to go. So when I saw Euro Maestro streaming and I saw Hops, I'm like, you know what? I like that. But the only reason I stayed on Periscope is because I felt I owned it to my community because it took me so long to build and they are lovely to go and give something back to them because they've been supporting me. So I can't just abandon. I felt like abandoning them, but I was
I,
looking for somewhere else to go. And when the opportunity arose, I thought, okay, I'm going to test this because my focus was maybe I just go and do YouTube, and that's it. Do YouTube live, and yeah, and here and there, Twitch or what have you. But I thought, okay, I told the Hubs team when they contacted me, I'll test it for 3 months if I like it and what have you. So yeah, I'm testing it, and so far I like it. So far it's great. Hey,
everything about the apps and all the features and all the fun is
yeah.
nice.
Hi, Dimi.
And it'll be nice when they get the servers, the bandwidth or whatever cleaned up.
Yeah, they will. I mean, slowly, slowly, everything will happen. I'm patient, but I also now I am not going to put my eggs in one basket. So I'm going to work into growing my following on my Instagram, my YouTube, Twitch, everywhere, my Facebook page, everywhere. So because I made that mistake of putting my eggs in Periscope basket, and my basket just went out now. So no more eggs. So now I'm splitting my eggs. I'm gonna go like in every tree, and I'm gonna lie an egg. Boom, boom, boom. YouTube everywhere. So
You know what's going to be funny? You'll realize it happened to me. I'm everywhere, but I have a different community in many places.
yeah,
I have 3 Facebook accounts. One is a bunch of old right-wing people in America.
yeah,
One is kind of liberal world people. And then I have another one that's like Filipino people. But I got these 3 things, and it's totally different. It's very unique. But we all get along and everywhere, and we talk to
yeah,
everyone. But it's very unique.
yeah. Well, that's about respecting other people's like opinions too, but getting on because something would be in common. I mean, I don't think people are so much different anyway. No matter where in the world you live,
Everybody in
no
the
matter,
world, they're all good people.
no matter how what your skin is, what you look like, how thin, fat, whatever you are, I think we all are kind of the same, because in the end of the day, we all want what is priority. We all want to be loved. First of all, we want a better future for our children, no matter where you live. You always, as a parent, want a better future for your kids.
I'm
Second,
actually greedy. I don't want that.
you want
I want a better life for me right now. Let the
and
kids
for
work for their own.
you want no, when they are babies, you're gonna give them a better future, right? You want to be loved, okay, as a human, and you want to be heard. So these are priorities, yeah. So you want somebody. Why people fight? Oh, because you never hear, you never listen to me, you never heard me. Da, da, da. So that's fights. If you don't, so they want a ear to listen to. They want somebody to love and be loved, okay, to feel love. And they want like a bit of money, a bit of abundance, a better life. We want to travel, all this other stuff that comes. But health, we all want health. You say cheers, good to good health. Yeah. So no matter where in the world you are, you want to be healthy, loved, heard, and a better future, a better living quality. So how are we different then? If you're fatter, thinner, blacker, whiter, ginger, whatever, we are all the freaking same. And there you go. And hello, chat. Hello, yes. Hello, boom. Hello, Randy and Bobby. Hello. Save this.
Hello, Mr. Hamid. He says, save this live, please. I think it gets saved automatically.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's lots of opinions here and lots of like fun and gems coming out of our mouths.
I love my goal in life is to have an opinion that you don't agree with. I love having the opposite opinion.
Yeah, of course. I didn't.
I got a quick question. What's your take on Hong Kong?
I
What do you think?
didn't agree with you early, did I? But I gave you the piece of my mind.
What do you think about Hong Kong? Let's hear it.
Oh my God, John Ho lives in Hong Kong. That's all I know. And I love John Ho. Hi, John. Do you know John Ho? Okay, what I think about, I don't follow politics, man. So, but what is happening in Hong Kong is like, and yeah, because China and I don't agree with communism and dictatorships and all that shit. So, just making people lose their voices and losing their freedom, I'm against any of that, because nobody is above anybody. And how much, even in UK, how much power we give to the politicians is crazy. When I see Albania again is going towards dictatorship because our prime minister is like going, and I'm like, if people didn't learn 50 years in dictatorship what the route is going, guys, get up and go protest or something. You don't let people.
Yeah, but no, come on. Communism is not bad for everyone, and democracy is not the best plan on the planet. There's so many countries that run perfectly from monarchies to dictators.
Yeah.
There's a lot of. Have you been to Vietnam lately?
Lately, yes. Well, let me see. I was like,
well, Vietnam is communist, but it's the most recovered, nice country.
I would love to go in all the Asian cities. I want a tour of the world before I die. I've been in many places, but I would like to go kind of Asia and even Middle East. I've never been Middle East. So yeah, I would like to. Hold on. What? Hey, he is my favorite. Oh, who is it? Oh, he's your favorite Ho, John Ho. Yeah, he is, isn't it?
Everybody has a favorite Ho.
Yeah, I know. And John Ho is like the favorite. Randy, I'm giving you this broadcast to chat to people. I'm going to turn my camera off because I need to go top up my coffee and have some water. Do you mind?
You're going to the toilet?
Huh? You going to toilet?
You said you're going to get water, but I know ladies are actually going to the toilet when they say that.
No, my mouth is. I don't have water and I don't have a coffee. No.
I know. I went and got a liter of water too.
If I want to pee, I would say, "Oh, sorry, I'm dying," because it doesn't take much. Just like a big laughter, I just, piss myself anyway.
I got
matter. So yeah, no, you have water and you keep drinking all the time, and I'm like empty, lumpy with.
Yeah, I walked out 1.5 liters so I could chill. Get your water. Let me stop. Sorry.
Okay, let's go. No, but since you mentioned it, I might as well just go have a pee. You never know.
Go ahead and take care of it. I hear you.
That's,
All right, here we
no,
go.
I'm
Demi,
having
Demi,
coffee.
Demi, laugh out loud.
Randy.
Yeah, give me one black, no sugar, no cream.
Okay.
Demi. We got Malvin Ho. Coffee is everything. Man, I'm addicted to coffee. A lot of people that know me know I'm into gourmet coffee. I usually wake up every morning, I grind my own beans, and I do a pour over. And right now, Nicaraguan coffee is tasting real good. Yeah, Bobby's gone. What's up, Heavenly Dew? We have a lot of folks here. British Spy, the barf. I haven't heard the word barf in forever. That's funny. I really haven't heard that in a long time. Okay, let's look through the comments. Give me just a second. Eric, hello, and how are you? Oh, you can't scroll back through the comments. I totally apologize. We missed most of everyone's comments, and apparently you can't scroll back through the comments. That's very unexciting, huh? They're going to have to fix that. Yeah, you're right. Wow. Yeah, that's a that's a bit of an issue I need. A lot of times half of the comments are going back and scrolling when the feed gets really found. Yeah, I'm an American. I'm from Hendersonville, Tennessee. I currently live in Saudi Arabia. When I'm not in Saudi Arabia, I have my other home on the island of Cebu in the Philippines. Would you consider doing a broadcast on a sponsorships? Yeah, I consider anything. It depends what it's about. It's not a problem. But yeah, I'm from Tennessee, but I've lived out of America probably, I don't know. That this time I haven't been to the US in 7 years. When I left the US the first time, I didn't go in back to America for 10 years. So I've been living like an expat and living abroad most of my life. Tim David, hello, and how are you? PH, yeah. Yeah, I have my home on the island of Cebu. My mother in law lives in Mindanao. And whenever I'm free, I'm in the Philippines. But I travel a lot for business, from Spain to Vietnam to everywhere. Good evening, top commenter Tim David. Hello, and how are you? Sometimes I scroll back through the comments. Sometimes I can't. Well, I can't right now. It only let me go back like 2 comments. That was very strange. Oh, and I have. Oh, sorry, my cat was sitting here pestering me. I know. What are you doing? You wonder why I'm awake and talking, huh? This is my cat, Earl. Well, we appear, you Randy Great Scuff. Hey, thank you. You don't lose the accent. I was raised in the South, and the Southern accent stays with you. And my voice tonight is crackly. I went and had a COVID test yesterday, and I had the one where they test you in your throat. And my voice was a little hoarse already from talking, but they jabbed it in the back of my throat to test for COVID. And it kind of is itchy. It itched from that. Oh, when this is all over, I'll show you around the province of Bataan. Yeah, no problem, anytime. I have my 2 houses in Cebu. I've had my home there 28 years. My daughter's in college in the Cebu Medical School and a doctor's university. I have my cars are there. I've really been a lot of the Philippines. I've been everywhere. My last trip when I was there, I bought a brand new Ford truck and I went traveling around the Philippines in a new truck. I would put my truck on the ships and we would ship my truck around the Philippines. So I took island hopping in my car by using ships. So I've been a lot of places in the Philippines, but we'll have to see what's up. I see you over there, Bobby.
I like your pussy. So cute. I have one, but she won't let me hold her like you hold in yours. Hi guys, I'm
Oh, my.
proof. I think I put too much water in my kettle, but I have water. Now you don't have to drink alone. I only drink water and coffee. That's all. Sometimes soju or raki, but yeah. How long have you lived in Saudi Arabia? Is a question.
Okay, I came to Saudi Arabia in the 90s and I worked a single job for 14, 15 years. Then I left back to America for 7 years And then here I came back 7 years ago again. So
Yeah.
I've been here since the 90s on and off. When I'm not here, I'm lucky enough I get to travel around the world on different business before too. So I've had a pretty decent travel life.
You know what? I liked somebody's comment. Hello, Randy from I don't know, Wisconsin. We love watching you, especially you starting your day. Yes, I like that. Just driving, although, honest, because you said I like to, not agree with me. I don't agree like with driving and scoping, kind of reading comments. If you drive and not read, like, I don't know how you concentrate because of my life and having lost two brothers with car accidents, that would freak me to do anything. I don't even drive anymore because of that. I gave up driving because now I get like panic. And I don't agree with that, driving and broadcasting and reading comments, because you could potentially kill somebody. But you're reading, I don't know how your setup is and how can you read comments and drive, but being in a desert, I don't presume there is many cars. I don't know. But yeah, I don't agree with that.
When I'm out on a camel run, there's nothing you can actually, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Somebody said, Amal Hamid, are you speak Arabic?
Salam
Salam Rahmatullah Barakato. Isme Randy Horton Ameriki. Ameriki kalemi anabri shway shway habibi. Bedo Ameriki mafi muk. Bedo Ameriki shway manum. Sa?
Yeah, but what I like that you show like just real life and show yourself about you coming in, just eating the rubbish vegetable. Oh my God, I was laughing so much. I hate this. And they did look like they were boiled like to shreds. You don't boil. They
were terrible. It's like they were
water. Look green and lovely. You just boil them for a little bit, not like leave them 3 hours to boil. You take all the goodness out of the vegetables, and they looked bad. And I'm like, oh my God, so what's else? And you said that's all? Like, what? Where is the dinner? Because you need vegetables, but you need something, protein, maybe some fish or something. They didn't bring you nothing, and you chucked it. I'm like, thank God. It didn't look.
Yeah, somebody said, what camera are you using?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I am using a Logitech 900 is a HD 922. This is for streaming and is really good quality. So yeah, I bought that. That is a good one. iPhone, and I bought it. It's this shop that is like when people don't want stuff. It was brand new, right? With a build of sale and stuff. I don't know, £98. It was cheap because it's more expensive to buy like on the shop. It's like £150. And I bought it, which I was happy about. It's a shop called SEX, but they say sex. So I'm like, I got a camera in a sex shop, but yeah, it's that's what it's called. And people will take all their cameras or DVDs, anything like techie stuff to sell and get money for it. So you take
I don't have these video problems when I'm on Twitch. I'm using the Sony ZV-1 camera. It's a broadcast camera, and then I have the Canon M50, and I get 4K if I want video.
Yeah.
But this is only 720p, and for some reason it's just not reducing that low. I think it goes. Mine likes to do 1280p minimum.
No, somebody says, I'm sure Bobbi is using iPhone 12. No, man, I don't have. I have iPhone 8 Plus. I don't have many like gadgets and stuff. I would like to update. I need a camera. Like you see, you have the Sony, you have nice cameras. And I do photography, and I don't have posh cameras. I am in need of a new computer. My computer is full. The mouse moves, whatever. So that's why it would help. And when I ask people, hey, support my channel, because I deliver a great content every night, amazing. So when I say, I feel like a beggar sometimes, but then again, I feel like, hold on, because I'm giving so much for people to support a little bit. It shouldn't be much, because if you are doing a lot, then a little support, because I want to update. Like I need a phone, a computer, a camera would be good, so I can take great photos of the art and things. So yeah, just the gadgets. My gadgets are rubbish, and my computer is rubbish. But thank God I'm still managing to go live, but it is going to crash because I'm expecting all the time. The mouse just goes moves like that all over the screen. I don't know.
All right, everybody, let's raise our hands up. We need $27,000. We're going to buy Bobbi new everything. We're going to replace it all.
Yeah, exactly. GoFundMe page. Oh, my followers always say, oh, let's open a GoFundMe page. But now I don't see that, happening. I don't see people going in a GoFundMe page, and I don't know, because you need new stuff. I don't know, because how I feel is like GoFundMe should be more for people in need, like lost their home and things like that. I don't know. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, what you need to do is put up an Amazon wish list, and you want this mouse, this computer, and you'll be surprised it'll
I
come.
have put in Amazon, but I never share it, you see. And I don't have to think that. I never.
Yeah, if you don't tell people you have a wish list,
I
I
will
don't
do
think.
it because I feel like, who the hell is going to buy me a computer? Why? I don't know. I feel guilty. Then when I think that there's sick people out there and there's people more in need, I feel guilty for me just asking for things. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
Nah, don't worry
But
about it.
I never share my.
Whenever you think about guilty, think about the lady who left $30 million to her cat.
Who?
These stories are on the news every few weeks. Somebody left 20 million to their dog. Another guy left 50 million to his hamster, and it's like, a computer won't hurt you.
There was a guy in Greece. Now, this is a very, very old story. So this guy, I am a bit like him, because all my life I keep saying, I am going to win the lotto. It's been years I say that. So this guy in Greece was saying the same, I'm going to win the lotto. And he won it when he was really, really old. So what he did, now that I'm old, what the hell am I going to need the money? Because he dies afterwards. So what he did, he built toilets, public toilets all over Greece with his winning money. Because he said, now it's only money for the toilet, because I don't need it now. I never won it when I was young. So yeah, that is a bit funny story, but probably that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I win it when I'm like, I don't.
Somebody asked, have you been to Dubai?
Who? Me? Never. I was invited a couple of times for Dubai Fashion Week, because one of my friends that I helped set up this fashion show in UK, she took the show to Dubai, and I was meant to go and do makeup and body painting, but I did not go because at the same time I had London Fashion Week to do and stuff. I could not go to Dubai. So no, I haven't, but I would love a lot. I have a lot of people from Dubai that follow me. They all like, oh, if you come to Dubai, we'll show you around. And I know a lot of British people go. It's their tour.
You guys need to take a trip to Dubai and come to Saudi. Believe it or not, the newest travel destination before COVID hit, lots of tourists are coming to Saudi. It's amazing.
Yeah.
There's so much going on now in Saudi Arabia. Tourist border open. Tourists going everywhere to
beautiful women in Saudi Arabia, aren't they?
There's a lot of women now coming here doing blog adventures and all.
I know, right? Yeah, I can see. I've seen many, but I see them all coming to Harrods to shop with their drivers. So tell me, how is it because like in Albania and in Africa is the same. Is it in Dubai the same? Very, very rich and very, very poor, not really middle class kind of thing? Because
no, it's mixed. Completely mixed.
Is it mixed?
Okay. Yeah, it's a good mix. Really good mix.
Okay. So I know that they are giving as well. The rich kind of help and give something back. How is that? How is that work?
That's part of religious belief. That's called zakah. In Islam, you have to give a percentage of your wealth back to the poor. That's just normal. That's Islam.
I like that, though. I like that.
Yeah, if you
like in
every year you should give money to the poor.
In Japan, it's a tradition. If somebody gives you a gift, you are supposed to give that person another gift worth 50% of what they bought. So you have to do your research. How much did they spend in the gift? And then you have to give them a gift back. Now, if we give a gift, you don't expect nothing, you just say thank you. You could give a card, thank you card, but there they expect a gift with 50% of whatever gift. And it goes on and on and on until, like, it's like nothing left to get 50% of. If they want mega
Here where I am, in the country of Saudi Arabia, there's no homeless people here. We don't have crime. We don't have any problem. You can go out of your house 24 hours a day, your children, anywhere, and never worry about it. That's why it's becoming a really good tour spot here.
Where is she from? Somebody's asking from YouTube. I am from Albania originally, and I live in London. Hi. Oh, thank you for the word. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm Albanian originally, and I live in UK. So I'm Albanian British. I hold both passports. I could get an American one if I wanted, because my grandfather was kind of living in America from ages. He was in Milwaukee, and he worked in a railway back then. So whoever going on the trains in Milwaukee, my grandfather helped build that railway. So yeah, you're American living in Dubai. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm Albanian living in London.
Albanian. Now, do you go back to Albania a lot?
Of course, I go. But now,
how far is it? What do you do? Is like,
it's about 2.5 hours flight, 3 hours, depend how much. If it's straight flight, and it's very accessible. It's beautiful. The beaches are amazing. It's very like lovely and cheap. Qyshje, mirë faleminderit. Hello from Lakeland. Now, when I say now, it's like funny thing, right? With accents. So you talk to people and you say the bitches are nice. So it sounds like I'm saying bitch. I'm not saying bitch. The beaches are nice. It's not the bitches, but then again, the bitches are very nice. Albanians are some of the most beautiful women on the planet, and they are, also voted as that. But yeah, it's funny.
Now I'm going to do what you did. I'm going to go away for 1 minute, and I am going to the bathroom, and I will leave my mic here. The other day, I took my wireless mic into the bathroom.
Everybody heard you.
God, it was so embarrassing.
Yeah, leave the mic there. Okay. Yeah, but pretty much that's it. With accent is a funny thing. So if you are a foreigner, you go have a pee, and I'll keep this going around. This camera is off. It's just me here, guys, and I'm gonna put this on so you guys can see. And oh, hold on, I put this one as well, and I'll put this kind of like this. So I do have a link, buy me a coffee. So if any of you fancies buying me a coffee, that's where you go, buymeacoffee.com/Bobbi Becca. And I'd appreciate the support. And thank you, Dimi, for always buying coffees. Although Dimi does the coffees in PayPal, does PayPal donations. So if you are a foreigner, what is like a word you can't pronounce in English? As French, I can't see the difference between bitch and beach. I know, right? So I'm like, oh, let's go to the beach. And they're like looking at me, what? At the beach, we go swimming. I'm like, oh, you mean the beach? And yes, that's what I said. No, you said bitch, not bitch. So yeah, this is like, when is it? For art? 1920 is 8:30 every night. 8:30. We just carrying on with this. The other word I couldn't say proper was Coke, like Coca-Cola. So I would go in a bar in England when I first moved here. This is 22 years ago, right? And I'm like, hi, can I have a Coke, please? And they would look at me. What? A Coke? They're like, oh, what do you want? A Coke? They're like, oh, come here. Let's hear what she's ordering. A Coke. They like starting laughing. And I'm like, a Coca-Cola, honey, why are they laughing at me? Darling, you don't pronounce it a Coke. It means something naughty. Because I knew the naughty, like the male part, the D that starts with the D word, but I did not know that that meant as well. So I kept ordering Coke all the time as Coke. Coke, can I have a Coke, please? In the bar. And they kept laughing and laughing. And, it went on forever because I could not make it as Coke. I still can't, So now I just can say Coca-Cola. I just say the whole thing. I can't pronounce supported correctly. Very hard. Supported. So you're French. Supported. Supported. Supported is supported. Are you French? Oula. Oh my God, Coke. Yeah. Randy missed all that. Randy, I was explaining that when I went to the bar to order Coke, Coca-Cola, I kept saying, can I have a Coke, please? And bartenders always used to laugh because I said Coke, not Coke. No. So yeah, that was for many years. I kept ordering Coke at the bar, So now I just say, can I have a Coca-Cola? Because I can still say like Coke. It's like ship or sheep.
You don't even know about pronunciation. I'm from the South. I'm still learning English, man.
Yeah.
When I first went out to Los Angeles when I was young, oh my God, I was such a hillbilly. I mean, hey, what y'all doing? Hi. I really had it deep. It was hilarious. Yeah. So my accent is backed off quite a bit, So my first couple of years in California, it was crazy the way I spoke. It was actually funny.
Yeah. Well, Melvin is saying he's French, right? He speaks French. I can't pronounce supported correctly. Supported. So yeah, it's a lot of people. So I'm asking, what is a word if you are a foreign person in English that you can't pronounce, or it comes sounding wrong? Like I said anime early, and you said, what did you say? Anime?
It sounds like anime, yeah.
Yeah, anime.
I just thought, what kind of broadcast did I get into? I was going to go, okay, here we go. We're going to get banned the first time we're here. I didn't know where you were going with it. I was really shocked. I thought, oh, God, here we go.
No, anime. I watched it with my son for hours. And now you're thinking, hold on, she watches animals with her son? Now that sounds wrong.
Yeah, I thought, here we go. That's the end of this. We'll be blacklisted by the end of the day.
No, it's just manga is Chinese cartoons, and I watch a lot with my son. It's like the bonding time, son and mom time. That's what we do. We watch a lot of little kids' cartoons.
You know what? You ought to get your son into editing your videos. My son does a lot for me when it comes to the YouTube.
Mine is 14, and he's studying coding. He wants to do computers. So I asked him about the Twitch, though. So yeah. Water. So you can say water, heart, and hurt. It sounds heart and hurt. Water, heart, hurt. Heart, hurt kind of sound the same. I used to call a hamburger
hamburger.
That sounds fun. A hamburger. Yeah. Hello. Hi. How are you?
There's Kim from New Orleans. What's happening, Kim? Miss Yankee Woman. Hey, by the way, everybody, one quick announcement again. If you're not following Miss Bobbi on all our outlets, make sure you follow her. Bobbi is here. Follow Bobbi.
And if you're on that, follow Bobbi. If my community is not following you, please follow Randy. And no, we are never going to agree on everything. But guess what? We have a good thing that we're not egoistic people to have hold against each other. We're just respecting of each other's opinions. Hey, we can't.
Yeah, Mr. Ho, I went out. Whenever I go out and come in, my camera corrects itself.
Hey, listen. We can't say anything about the future because we could, start heated conversation and then stop talking. Now, I'm not like that. It has to be.
You know what? I could be enemies with somebody for 13 minutes, and the next day we can be out having a great time and never talk about it.
That's me. Me being upset is 5 seconds. And then I am hugging people. So I'm not, it takes a long, long time to push me over the edge. But if you do, I never talk to you for eternity. That's it, you're done for. But for little things or whatever. Nothing. I mean, when I mean a lot, yeah. So if something with family, with my son, if you trip the wrong wire, but it takes a long time to get me upset. But otherwise, in little fights and what have you, I am 5 minutes, forget, move on, let's talk it over and forget about it. I am not a person that holds grudges. My older sister used to hold grudges. Now that she's gotten into meditation and stuff, she's changed person. I'm like, hallelujah. I mean, she wouldn't talk to you for 6 months for something stupid. I'm like, what? Well, me, I'm like 5 minutes. I'm hugging it out. Let's go. Hi, Bobbi.
Yeah, my only pet peeve is unforgivable sin is to rob me or take from me.
Yeah.
If you steal from me, that's my unforgivable. You're erased from my life.
I can't pronounce Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. You know, Boston, Massachusetts. You don't know how to say Boston, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. You see, you and me both, mate. Great banter. Oh yeah, you're gonna find a lot of that. We're gonna have Bobbi and Randy show soon.
Yeah, maybe we can get a weekly thing going, and we'll pull them in.
Let's do it. We are in Hops, might as well.
On all of the outlets, we could do something here, and you'll be surprised how quickly it grows. And ours, I'll tell you the days that's best. There's a few days that you'll be shocked on how many people. Yeah. It's all about timing, you know. The timing thing is shocking.
I am still in Massachusetts. What is it?
It's a hard one. I can't even say it.
People say wrong. Where I live, Worcester Park. They say Worcester because it's like the sauce, but it's Worcester Park. And a lot of words, like in London, train stations, you see them differently, but you have to pronounce them differently. But my station, when you say, oh, you arrived in Worcester Park, but everybody, oh, I'm in Worcester Park. No, I say, you're not in Worcester Park, you're in Worcester Park. That's how they say it, even though it's Worcester. So yeah, it's a lot of words.
By the way, I have a question about Worcestershire sauce. Has anybody ever seen someone live long enough to actually need to buy a second bottle of that stuff? I think I bought my first Worcestershire sauce in 81, and I still have that same bottle. That stuff never runs out.
Worcestershire sauce, you mean?
Yeah, Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah,
nobody has ever lived long enough to need a second bottle.
Worcester sauce, though, is Worcester. You see, Americans, how do you say it?
Worcestershire.
Yeah, it's not like that. It's pronounced Worcester sauce. Okay, just so you know.
No, Worcestershire.
No, it's not. It's Worcester sauce, like the sauce, and that's where I live, Worcester Park. But it's
Worcestershire. I'm joking.
You see? Oh, that's a great question. No, it's pronounced Worcester sauce. But Americans pronounce it different. So how?
Yeah, we say Worcestershire.
Bobbi, I am telling him it's Worcester. Even though I'm not British, I've learned some words. So it's Worcester sauce. What the fuck? Somebody said, what the fuck? Yeah, it is Worcester sauce. Yeah, just the side.
Are you sure it's not Worcestershire?
No, it's not. It's Worcester sauce.
Wait a minute. Let's see what Google says. I don't believe you. I'm really not believing this.
Well, if your Google is American, it's going to probably pronounce it like you. But it's Worcester sauce. It's Worcester. Huh.
Worcestershire. There it is. No, I said it and it found it. Worcestershire.
No. Okay, now say Worcester. Worcester sauce. Just say it like that. Worcester sauce. It's going to give you the same.
Worcestershire.
Oh, there you go. Listen.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
I don't believe it. There's 400 YouTube videos on how to pronounce Worcestershire. Really?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Yeah, it's Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Oh, he won't stop now. Come on, I don't want to know anymore. Stop.
It's the same. So this is where.
Yeah, who creates these names? Some of them are crazy, man. Anyway, in the South, we always say things different than people anyway.
Yeah, I am in Worcester Park. Yeah.
Worcester. That's Worcester.
Yeah, so people would say Worcester. Yeah, how do you pronounce it?
Worcester.
No, it's called Worcester Park. That's how Brits say it. Is in Worcester Park.
Yeah, but you know what? That has to do with alcoholism.
No, that's
when you pronounce words like that, that's from a long
around London. So you'd read every normal person Worcester. That's how they would do it. But they said Worcester Park. So people get confused. They even missed people that come to visit me. They miss the station because the station says, "Oh, and you arrived in Worcester Park." They don't know that it's Worcester Park. And I'm like, no, it's pronounced like that, but it's written like this. So yeah, it's Worcester Park. Yeah, like Worcester sauce.
Worcester Park. That sounds like somewhere you go to get business favors. Anyway.
Or my sister. Oh, look. So I'm like, so which station are you? She's like, I'm in Vauxhall. And I'm like, what do you mean in Vauxhall? And then, oh, yeah, you're in Vauxhall. It's Vauxhall. I'm in Vauxhall because in Albania, as you see the words, that's you pronounce like kind of letter by letter. We see the word, we pronounce it as we see it. We don't have to change it. Like in UK, all the freaking words are changed, So she would say, Vauxhall. I'm in Vauxhall. No, you are in Vauxhall. So what is the need for CES? What?
Somebody said, I visited London once. I think I visited the wrong neighborhood. They weren't as nice as you.
Oh, thank you. I don't know. Which neighborhood did you go? Like Tottenham. Yeah.
No,
Tottenham.
When I go in the UK, it's kind of shocking to me because a lot of things are small.
Yeah, like Tottenham. A normal person, foreign, would say Tottenham, but it's Tottenham. Yeah, that's how they say it, Tottenham. I don't know what else. I have to look at London map.
But I'll read that. Tottenham is something you would say in America if you went to the grocery to buy some pork. What are you doing? Well, I'm toting some ham. Tottenham. That would be a Southern slang. We wouldn't really say that, What's up, Periscope Life Matters?
If you did slang, I mean, even Brits don't understand like some slang, to be honest. This is like certain areas of London that use slang. And it's difficult stuff. I'm trying to see, but this is very, very Cambridge. Hold on.
You know what I've noticed? That a lot of people around the world have trouble, not with the British accent, but with the Scottish accent. So, a lot of people have a trouble understanding the Scottish accent. And I've been told, I don't know why, but mine's easier to understand.
Oh, the other station, Gloucester. So that's how you're going to say it, Gloucester. But in fact, they say Gloucester Road. That is Gloucester. So a normal, like foreign person, Gloucester, that's how they would say it. But it's Gloucester Road. I'm just looking at a different word on the street.
Yes, she is from Albania. She's living in the UK. Scottish and Glasgow accent is tough. Yeah, the Glasgow, I understand it, but I know a lot of my friends, when I did broadcasts with people from Glasgow, they really didn't understand it much.
Now I'm just looking at some because I know a lot of people laugh so much with a station in London that are like, they sound different, but they are different, and people get lost. They get off the wrong station because they pronounce it different, and it's so many. I'm just looking through, and I don't know. Ladbroke, Latner, no, that's the same. So it's more like sound like you go in the tube in London and you start playing charades. Sounds like Worcester sauce, Yeah, or just
Yeah, I
so
love the word the tube, the tube, the boot, the bonnet, all of these things. The rest of the world, we don't talk that way.
yeah, it gets a while
There's nobody on the
Scottish.
planet that says boot, bonnet, and tube.
It takes a wee while to get the Scottish, but it's not so bad. I get the Scottish, and I like the Scottish. I had lots of friends Scottish, and when I lived in St. Helena, Jackie from Scotland, she will, well, her husband was working there as well at the governor's house, but office. But yeah, they were a lovely couple, and I get the Scottish, and I don't find it as difficult unless they go really heavy and talking really fast. But I find it nice. I like Scottish accent, and I love Irish accent. It's sexy, a way of Scottish accent. Glasgow is a little harder than Edinburgh. Yeah, Scottish is not understand. I understand Tottenham Football Club. No, man, I don't know. Maybe because I can understand my hubby is northerner. So if his family visits or if we visit them, they go all heavy, Bradford, kind of Yorkshire. Now then, lass, you're right then. My mum and my dad, eh? You're a couple of. You're all right, you are. So they go all heavy, and I'm like, why are you talking funny? It's like, because then they will say I've become softy. I'm like a southerner now, because they make fun of him. Oh, you're a southerner now in London, eh? How's a London? £4 a beer, eh? Oh, yes. I quite like the Scottish accent. Is Randy frozen? Randy, are you frozen, or are you just standing there? You kind of put the camera like in a frozen mode. Randy's frozen, I think. Randy, hello? Sean, oh yes, Sean Connery. It's style Scottish is sexy. Oh yes, it's made to trouble. So Randy is just gone. Is there? Like, think if he actually stayed that still and not talk for that long. Can you imagine? Bobbi, thank you for pioneering this migration from Periscope for so many of us. Oh, you're welcome. Hey, Kay. Yeah, anything to help, I just came, hold on reset time. Yeah, man, reset away. I'm here. Yeah. Yes, Randy's frozen. It's okay, because I'm like, yeah, I'm like thinking, he can't stay that quiet for long, because I know I can't. And if he is like kind of me, a talker, a funny man, he can't. I mean, I've tried. People should pay me just to see me go quiet for like an hour, a quiet scope. No, I would lose. So I never take that back bet, They have said we would sponsor a quiet scope. I'd lose a quiet scope.
Yes. Okay, I'm back. I had to do a reset. My stuff locked up.
Yeah.
Again.
You just
Apparently, my battery is not charging for some reason.
Oh, Bobbi, excuse me. I really like your hair. Wow, well, thank you, Malvin. You've seen my hair before, though. But do it to 2 lockdowns. Now my hair has come past my lovely bosoms and is covered in it all. But my top says lipstick in your color. Yeah, I know this is a sentence most men would hate, because if you get lipstick in your color, you are screwed. Your wife will castrate you. So keep the girls with lipstick if you don't want to die. Yeah, but yeah, this is the sentence you guys would hide the most: lipstick in your color. Is he still in the Middle East? Indeed, he is. He is in the Middle East. Yes, Randy.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
I'm sitting here trying to see why my phone is not charging. I mean, my computer. Hold on.
Yeah. Listen, guys,
I don't want to cut out again.
Announcement. Today's Sunday, and I was going to do it 8:30, art broadcast, but I'm gonna skip. I'm announcing it here. I'm gonna skip the art because I like just chill there. How long have we been on? Bloody hell, Randy! We get on like house on fire. 2 hours, 42 minutes together. I think he frozen again. Randy, are you frozen? He's frozen. And here we go, just back with Bobbi. Thank God I'm not frozen. And he lives in a hot country. Can you imagine? He is in in a hot country in Saudi Arabia, and I'm in London. My camera not freezing, but yet him is freezing. I don't know what's wrong. It's all that Worcestershire sauce he's been having. Oh dear. Yeah. Worcester. So yes, guys, keep that in mind. It is Worcester sauce, not Worcester sauce. There you go. Worcester, Worcester. It's said like that, but it's Worcester. I've been doodling the whole time we're here. His laptop is not charging. He's fixing it now. That's okay. I'm here, you know. It's all good. In meantime, I'm gonna put this, like, I'll take Randy off so he's not just there hanging. I put this on. Yeah, look at that. Boom. A bit of self-promo on the way. Come in and give Randy a follow. If you follow me and you don't follow Randy, then give Randy a follow, because he's kind of male version, outspoken, funny, and I liked his sense of humor. And no, we don't agree on anything, but we don't have to. So yeah. Frozen to us. Yeah, I know, right? Ow. See you tomorrow, Bobbi. Well, I don't know. I mean, it depends. If Randy kind of goes, then it will be 9 o'clock. I can do a live. I have done. Oh, Randy's back, I think. Let me see. Social media.
Okay, I had to switch to my phone. I can't get anything to charge.
Oh, okay. Why? Is it your, I don't know, plug, or what is it?
I don't know. It's just not charging. Maybe something's wrong with the plug or something. No problem. No worries.
Yeah. Randy from Periscope. Now he's on Hubs. So Randy is everywhere. He's on Peri, he's on Hubs, he's on Twitch. Randy, do you have the same name in all your social media?
I'm Randy W. Horton everywhere, excluding Instagram. I'm real Randy W. Horton, because all of my accounts were only Randy W. Horton, but I think on Instagram I forgot my password or something and I didn't play with it anymore.
Okay. Yeah, no, I am Bobbi Bicker everywhere. The only thing is, like, my Facebook is Valbona Bicker Art, so I'm opening a new Facebook as well, Bobbi Bicker. So I have to work on that and just plug that one. So I keep everything the same. Yeah, everywhere I'm Bobbi Bicker.
Facebook page, you can do a promo. Great. Double talk here. Hold, give me. I've got some problems.
I call Facebook fake book. I don't like fake Facebook. I kind of hate Facebook, to be honest. Yeah, I don't like Facebook.
Let's see if I'm back. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. And
okay, I had a couple of windows open and you were echoing. It was freaking
the visual is much better on the phone at the moment with you.
Yeah, it's working out pretty good. Everything else is dying. I have an electrical problem somewhere that's not charging. Yeah. It happened a week ago. I have to check it out.
Yeah. Well, I think we can close this. I give you your night back and have, because you see, we've been 2 hours and 46 minutes live, which is a very, very long coffee chat. Well, I had 2 coffee chats with Randy.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. I'm going to let you go.
It was lovely learning about you a little bit. And I am going to come and learn more during your lives, because I'm interested to know more. Your life seems colorful, and I like your easy approach, and showing people just real things in your real life. You don't have to pretend and stuff, what have you. So I am kind of like that too. So yeah, thank you, Randy, for popping in my channel.
Other things.
I can't hear you.
I'll DM you on Twitter about other things.
Oh, yes, definitely. Hello from Chicago. Hello. And we are about to go, but now follow Randy 8W Horton everywhere. He's the same name except Instagram, he said, but I don't know what he said on Instagram. And how active is there. what kind of contacts Randy do? Content. What kind of content Randy do? Well, Randy talks about everything.
Talking and traveling.
Yeah. Yeah. He takes you traveling, he takes you everywhere, and he chats a lot, you know, he chats about everything. And I'm telling you, if you like to have a laugh, just go in, because it's when you are spontaneous and just talk about everyday lives that things get beautiful, you know. He was just talking about his shirts, his pants short, and his vegetables dinners. It was so funny. I had even my son, my 14-year-old son, said, "Oh my God, I'm loving this guy. He's so funny." So yeah, yes, exactly. Thank you so much, guys. I am going to close this, and thank you, Randy. He got disconnected, but I'm gonna end this. Anyhow, I'm going to put this screen, because end screen should be as the first screen. And if you watch replay, thank you very much. You can still tap on those awards, anything to support. I appreciate your support so far and everybody that have given. Thank you, Eric, and happy birthday, Eric. Love you. And yeah, let's see, what time is it? 9:20. Yeah, well, I can restart. I'm gonna start. I have prepared a broadcast already, so maybe 9:30. Yeah, 8:30. I probably should do my art broadcast. Yeah, I'll do the art broadcast since I still have time, a couple of minutes. Okie dokie then, guys. I shall see you very shortly on my art tutorial broadcast. And yeah, lots of love to you all. And thank you for joining us tonight. Me, myself, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it was more. Thank you, Eric. Oh, don't, Eric. It's your birthday. I'm supposed to give you awards. Bye, guys.